Yo, welcome to Locker Code, where football is not just fantasy, but our reality, where you can express your excitement, your tensions, or even frustrations about the games, your team, your league, and performances of players. Let's go! Yo, welcome back. Yo, you listen to C. Ren and PJ here. We got a special guest, Special K. You know what I mean? What's good, yo? We got champs in the building today, man.
Correct.
Two champs.
Two champs.
One new champ, one two-time champ. I ain't gonna say it again though, but that's what's here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What's
man.
good, y'all boys? Man?
Congratulations to you both. Y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did y'all thing for real.
PJ with the hard comeback in the
The Dynasty League. Yeah. That was good, man. That was good. It looked bleaky.
Yeah, it did. But you had to put Craig in his place, though, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was talking to K over the weekend. I was like, man, there ain't no ESPN coverage over Craig's house this weekend.
Hey, you see what I dropped in the chat though? I was like, yo, send your camera crew over. I'm gonna need to borrow them.
Yeah.
Man, it was good though. It's
You know what I like best?
What's that, bro?
This guy over here called
What's
me
up?
champ. That's what I like best.
That's what you like.
Yeah, that's what I like best. You know?
You like hearing that, yeah.
We got a past history, so
Wow.
Yo, Special K, man. Welcome to the building, B. What's good?
I'm glad I'm special.
I mean, that's what you put your name as. I'm just calling it.
you got a lot of nicknames
No,
these
man.
past few
First
days.
lady.
Tell me about this new nickname.
First
La
lady.
Jefa, Queen of the South.
In the South.
My two new
First
favorite.
lady, Michelle Obama. Like,
we gonna really drop
You
it?
had so much names
I am
that
the
you were
first.
kicking
I'm the
in,
first
though,
lady.
bro.
I'm the first lady of this league.
I mean, you're claiming that. Ain't nobody said
I'm the
it.
first and only lady that's
What,
won a back-to-back
currently?
champ. What?
Currently, I mean, there was a
Charlo,
female
what's your
lady.
resume in this
But
league?
it has nothing to do with
Okay.
being the first lady. What
It
is
does.
wrong with you?
It does.
All right. So
You
we're
can't
just
be the
gonna do that.
president and CEO or something you ain't never done good.
Ooh, damn, that's how we starting out the show.
Anyways, congratulations,
Jesus.
PG, on your win. It was a fine win in the Dynasty
Yeah.
League,
Congrats
especially
to you
because it was the first year we did this Dynasty League, so it's definitely good to
God.
see you win. Charlo, what you win?
No, nothing, bro. Nothing at all, man. Yo, so introduce yourself, man. Since you just,
I think she just
currently
did.
right now we know is you
Allow me
talking
to
trash.
Right,
Just
right.
reintroduce
Katanya, go
yourself.
ahead and introduce yourself and
Please, bro.
let them know your resume.
I mean, she already dropped the resume bombs. I mean,
Yeah, like they said, Kay. I've been in the league for Queen of the South.
Yeah.
La Jefa,
Yeah.
as PJ dropped in the league. That's
All
my
right.
new name for this year. It's about to be one of them two going forward. Anyways, been in the league for like 5 years. I started out, like I said last week. If y'all watched the episode last week, I started out just on one of those like finals,
Show.
those finals ones. So jumped into the league the following year. That was Beckham's first year. I actually went like 11-4 that year, and then went into the finals and lost in my first round. Last year was my first year I won. It was glorious. I was shocked. This year, of course, I won again, 2-time champ.
Yeah, we're still
And
back
this
to
is
back.
actually-
We're
This
still
is actually my
shocked.
first year
in
also
style,
being
too.
in style.
You blew it
Blew
out.
it out.
Yeah,
blew it out.
It wasn't even
Over
close.
100
no, you
points.
called it too because you were like, yo, I think you said by
Yeah,
Sunday.
and I told
should
you
have
going
200
into
or
Sunday
something.
night, I wouldn't be comfy unless I had close to 200
And you
points.
had 200.
Yeah,
You were like, what, 170?
240. Oh, going
Yeah.
into the game, I had like 180.
Yeah.
180,
And then,
180, 189, somewhere
Yeah,
around there.
fantasy point wise, Josh Allen dropped about 50 points, and his kicker dropped about like 10 or so. So I blew it out the water.
Yeah.
Kenny still had. Listen, his team just didn't show up. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how it is fantasy. His team just didn't show up, and his team on any given week is better than that. But it was hard to. I was talking to you most of the time. It was hard to
You were
watch.
being all humble and everything.
Humble.
It's like,
You
yo,
know,
what are you guys talking about, man? It's still the game is still on.
The
You
game
know,
is still
it's
on.
Monday. He has Singletary. I'm like, what?
No,
So you
most
thought
def-
Singletary was gonna have like
most
60
def-
points or
70
something, yo?
points.
All right.
He was about to drop this Camaro run, 6
yeah.
touchdowns. Like I don't know,
man,
yo. You
come
know what
on
I'm saying?
now.
But
Come
Yeah.
on.
yeah,
Singletary
y'all
would
know
never-
The dude
though.
would probably have what,
Listen,
2 touchdowns for the season?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
not
he'll
But
Singletary.
never.
though, like Paul tried to call me out this season talking about I'm not humble because I came for him and whatever. And I'm trying to tell you, I don't talk a lot of smack in the chat.
You
that's not
feeling
that's not
yourself
me.
right now, don't you?
Hey, so wait. So one thing I noticed.
She went from you to me. Like,
Yeah, she
feeling
going in
herself
a row.
right now.
She going
One
in a
thing,
row right now.
one thing I noticed by looking at both of y'all teams, Josh Allen was the quarterback on both
I was
teams.
gonna touch
I was
on
gonna
that.
say, yeah.
So-
Talk about it. Talk about it.
I mean, it goes. We've been having this debate, me and Ran, about it, and I think that going forward, I have to have a really good quarterback. That's just how I look at it. Yeah, because there's another person in the league that he had Dak and he was leading the league until Dak got hurt.
Yep.
And if Dak was still there, I could guarantee that he'd have probably did much better in the playoffs. So
Most definitely.
when you have a quarterback giving you 40 plus points, that's 2 players technically, you know, because 20 points from a player is pretty good.
Yeah.
So if you have a quarterback that's giving you 40 plus points, that's going to be hard to beat, you know?
So
You gotta put
nah,
something
the
quarterback
debate
for
wasn't not having a good quarterback. You definitely need a good quarterback. My debate is
Yeah,
drafting a quarterback in the first 4 rounds. Because I promise you, none of you guys drafted Josh Allen in the first 10 rounds.
Okay, but first,
you see what I'm saying?
whoa,
So
no.
and I check out Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was one of the first quarterback to come off the board in the second or third round, right?
Right.
I wouldn't have done that.
But no. Pat Mahomes was the same thing in the second or third round. Pat Mahomes did his thing this year, but guess what? Nobody from Pat Mahomes didn't bring anybody to the playoffs in our league. You know what I mean? If you really look at it.
I mean, don't look.
Kyler
That's the
Murray-
thing. You
Kyler-
can't. You can't look at
But
it. that way.
Kyler Murray got drafted like in the 6th round, 7th round. Same thing with Russell Wilson, somewhere around there. You know what I mean? 7th round and so forth.
But we both said prior to the draft that Josh Allen was going to have a ridiculous year.
Right. No, I listen.
We both talked about that.
We did talk about that. We did talk about. I also believed in Big Ben as an oldie. You know, coming back from the injury, got some rest, ready to go. Has multiple weapons that he
His
can
team
use
is
and
not-
stuff like that.
His team wasn't.
He started off okay, and then he just starting to just like, it's like a cliff. Like he just went down from there. So, but that was the common denominator that I noticed on both y'all teams, is that Josh Allen quarterback. But as I said, you don't have to draft a quarterback in the 2nd or 3rd round to win a championship, because both of y'all drafted Josh Allen late.
Josh
You get-
Allen
you
was
see what I'm
actually
saying?
supposed to be my backup
And-
quarterback. He just happened to make it. He became my main
Yeah,
quarterback.
started 'cause you had Matt Ryan.
I had Matt Ryan.
Because if I had told anybody that, hey, Lamar Jackson is not even a top 5 round pick, everybody would look at me crazy. But everybody went and drafted. It's every year there's that one player that one quarterback that just shined.
There's
that's true,
also
too.
when you look at both teams, they're very deep. Like looking at Kay's team, McLaren was on the bench and she still put up 240 points.
He was injured though.
He was injured, but I'm
Right.
just saying that how deep the teams are. I had Julio, Ronald Jones, and James Robinson out, and I put up 237 points. So I think both teams are looking at her team: Mike Evans, Montgomery, Carson, Adams, Drake. It's a lot of strong, solid, consistent performers that have high floors. So I think that's the difference. And going into it, we talked about it. 9 times out of 10, she's going to beat Kenny. Kenny has to do. His players have to overproduce. You understand? Where her players could just
do
produce
what they need to do.
and she'll be
she'll be
fine
fine.
9 times out of 10.
But we're gonna get into the teams like in the first quarter. So what we want to do, we want to touch on some news. There's a lot of news coming into this
Before we
week.
even get
17.
into news, man. Last week was Christmas, man. What you guys
Oh
do,
yeah.
bro?
Hey, yo, Christmas was good, man. I
I
spent
know
it with
you were
fam.
running around on Christmas Eve, though, bro.
Yes, I was.
Why is this man not running around?
I was. I don't know, man. This year I procrastinate like a hell of a lot, bro. Like I don't understand. It's usually not me. I'm usually done shopping. Don't have to deal with anything. Don't want to
COVID
deal with the
got to
mall. I don't like the people at the
COVID
mall. You know what I
COVID
mean?
got to you.
I think that's what it was. Like you just like, you know what? It's all right. So on the show, I told you guys it was gonna be a gift card year, and you guys kind of like, what? No. Yeah. So
You were wilding, right?
yeah, so I had to like retract that statement and literally start going out and buying some gift. And that final week before Christmas, I think I was at the mall mall or some store every single day.
Yeah.
From the Monday all the way to Christmas.
I know, Kay, you were running around too. You had a special gift for my boy out there. You know what I mean? You kind of went above and beyond.
The PlayStation
You know what I mean?
5 you talking about?
Yeah, man.
Man, that kid better be lucky that I love him out here. I'm trying to camp out at GameStop on Thanksgiving night to try and get Xboxes and PlayStation.
Hey, listen,
But
that
nah,
was dope though, man.
Christmas was good. I mean, like I said, he got that Christmas gift early, but just running around trying to get last minute thing for like moms and both of them. Because even though I gave him the PlayStation 5, I just wanted to have something to wrap to put under the tree for him. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's understanding that that's his gift, it's still nice to open something on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't say nothing. They had a ball this Christmas. They
up,
more
man?
blessed than any kids I know out here, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, P, what's good?
Little man.
How was Malachi's first Christmas? Well, second Christmas.
Second Christmas was
sorry.
good. He still doesn't understand the idea of it as yet. So there's like 3 gifts that mine included that I still haven't like opened up for him to play with because he just has so much stuff. So it's like
First kid syndrome, yo.
Yeah.
You buy everything and you realize you wasted all your money.
Yeah.
And you be like,
'Cause
I
he's
don't know
still-
why.
Yeah.
Dude, I bought everything for Osiris and I was like, oh, he ain't
you know what he wants to play with? Oh, an empty water bottle.
Yeah, like a
that's
box,
what's up.
a pot. Like they play with the most random stuff. You buy gifts and they play
Yo,
with the stuff in your
Let's
home.
not
It's
act
so
like we
funny.
ain't go through that, yo.
Yo, it's so funny that you say that. So my youngest, right? My youngest is, pretty older than Malachi. He's 8 now. But my youngest, what he bought him all these expensive gift, drones, all that crap, right? And then we decided to, do some stocking stuffers, and the stocking stuffers is like some Hot Wheels and all that
he
stuff.
like the
That's it.
stocking
That's
stuff.
what it
That's
was.
it.
That's all he played with.
That's
The
it.
drone is actually still in the box, not even open yet. I was
Yeah.
like, Jesus.
Yeah, yo. Yeah, I feel you. My daughter did the same thing though. Like,
So-
About you.
yeah, we got her like just mad. She just wanted mad Barbie dolls. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Oh, talking about Barbie
on
dolls, man.
YouTube
How is that
and
dollhouse?
Oh, that thing is a fortress, bro. Like that thing is serious, man. She wants everybody to play with it. She has mad Barbie dolls for everyone to be inside of the dollhouse. Like it's crazy, man. So, but with that, she loved her scooter, right?
Nice, yeah.
So I thought that was dope. Like
Yeah.
she had everything, and
Outdoorsy,
then we
yeah.
dropped the scooter, and she's like, "Yes, I want the scooter." Or what's that thing? The Play-Doh. So she loves the Play-Dohs, right?
Lord
She'll just
Jesus.
make stuff like. So I brought
Listen,
because she has a kitchen.
I had to, if I give
This
you a
dude.
story about the Play-Doh, Gianna threw that thing up her nose.
Yeah.
Dude, I had to use we call
Tweezers.
it
Tweezers take out. Yeah,
Yeah,
looking
man.
at me, I'm like, why do you throw Play-Doh? Like,
Hey,
kids be
Malachi's
doing the
young. Don't bring
craziest
Play-Doh
thing, bro.
around
Yeah.
Malachi.
No
anytime
Play-Doh.
soon,
So
man.
Just nothing,
quick thing,
bro.
we're gonna talk. So we all mentioned our kids on
Yeah.
Christmas, like we forgot about ourselves. So we're gonna run it back
Sorry.
and say what our favorite gift was, whether it's a gift that we bought ourselves or someone bought us. Starting with Ryan, go ahead.
Yo, my favorite gift
Woo,
was
Flint.
you. Oh, you know,
Flint.
Flint. Yeah, that's
Michigan.
my Flint straight up was my favorite gift. And I also like, I don't know why, but this year I did like building up my sneaker collection again. Like
Gotcha.
That's dope.
bought-
That's dope. You know I'm always gonna support that.
Right?
Yeah, all day.
Sneakerhead.
I'm always gonna support that.
Yeah, I started building that bad boy back up. So yeah, so Flint, and that thing probably won't even get out of the box.
Don't be one of those.
I was
man.
like, yo, let
Don't
me,
be one of those.
I
Get
told
it
you to let
dirty
me
a little
borrow.
bit.
I told you to let me borrow it for the weekend. There
I
was no
mean-
comment.
Listen, man,
though,
I
bro.
got
I will
something
take
at
it
the
out to
house
take
that
a
would
picture.
that would take out any dirt that ever touches it. So
Hey, dude,
you can
all I'm
get it.
saying, I will probably take it out of the box, put it on, take a picture, and then put it back.
What about you, Kay?
What about you?
Lord.
Now you got too much.
That's
gifts, huh?
much, yo. Jeez.
I mean, the back to back could be
Yeah.
included in that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Because that was a gift in Christmas
Yeah.
week.
Listen.
Just off
Definitely wasn't
waiver
given to
wire,
you.
waiver wires
Just
alone.
everybody.
The money
She
I
made
got
comments
from
about the
that.
waiver wires.
12 people in our league, NFF, by the way. It's 12 outside of the money that you could the first place gets. There was 1,200. It was 1,250 or 1,200.
Yeah, something.
1250.
1,250 in waiver wire money.
Jesus.
50% of that was mine.
Man.
Envious.
So tell me why y'all don't want to win NFF, yo. Like,
No,
why
I
y'all
want to
don't
win NFF. That's the
Y'all
thing. That's
sleeping.
primarily the
Y'all-
primary
y'all
reason
sleeping.
why.
So
Y'all
what was it?
sleeping on
What was it that or was it something else? Like
I think bragging
you
rights
know
are heard,
what?
huh?
No, I'm gonna be simple. My favorite gift was I bought a house this year, so I bought myself a pressure washer. I know that's not exciting, but pressure washer was like $400 though. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, ain't like,
Okay.
you, ain't like you spent it. It was the
I mean,
NFF, yo. You just won the
You see what I'm
championship.
saying? That's why I'm thrilled about it. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, whatever I buy myself with that money, it's
all good.
It's all back to that.
That's what's
But
up.
Yeah, yeah.
P.
What about you, PJ?
Damn, y'all on
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Like,
I was just
Jesus.
saying.
Hey.
I actually got a lot of gifts because of turning 30 and all that. Some really cool
35.
gifts.
Facts.
Someone got me an engraved cologne, my favorite
DJ
cologne.
PJ.
Yeah.
Um,
DJ
off the top of
Light
my head.
Loaf.
Relax. Can I?
Why they giving you these whack
My bad. Go ahead, man.
names?
So,
Lord.
my actual favorite gift was from these two clowns to my left and my right.
DJ PJ?
Yeah, they got me a DJ soundboard. I think it was very creative, very thoughtful. I appreciate it. It was my favorite gift of the holidays.
Hey, look for the
Boys
Locker
touch
Code
that man
mixtape.
Yeah,
That's coming
yeah.
soon.
Hey, hey.
I would say no later than mid-January.
Yeah, mid-January.
DJ PJ's on that.
Yeah.
DJ PJ
Yo, I wanna
rocking
know-
Then the
I wanna know
the
if
Valentine's-
you're
Locker Code
available. Can I-
mixtape.
Can I
Then the
hire you for my
Valentine's-
birthday party?
The
and then
Valentine's
the
Day-
Valentine's Day R&B mix.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Ooh,
That's
give
coming
me
out.
That one. Is it an
Yeah.
old school?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
So
old
on
school
to
meet new
Charlo.
school.
On to Charlo.
Oh, no, I'm getting that one, yo.
On to Charlo.
Yo,
Yo, me man.
I don't see nothing wrong.
I don't see nothing wrong.
What was your-
Sorry.
Bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong.
What
Hey.
was your favorite
Oh,
gift?
my bad. All right.
Go ahead and tell us your favorite
Sure,
gift.
it wasn't
Yo.
the turntable.
Nah, it wasn't turntable.
Two turntables and a microphone.
My favorite gift is the CD that DJ Loaf is gonna drop down. You know what I'm saying? No. Nah, but
Lord.
I think my kids got real creative and they know I'm all into the whole electronics joint. You know what I'm saying? So they went out to like Best Buy and got me the Amazon Echo show.
Echo.
The show.
Oh,
big one.
okay.
It's dope, but I think my kids got it for themselves.
Of course. Of course.
Alexa,
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, my 3-year-old is like, Alexa, play this song, play this
Yeah.
song. She just
Yeah.
riding out to the song. But the other craziest thing, see, I have this. First of all, the number one thing is really honestly just like seeing the kids just like be able to get everything that they want. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That's obviously honest. So I got this thing with my kids is that they think that I stay in a restroom way too long. Right?
You too, huh?
Yeah. They
Not
say
me.
that.
I'm not talking about
They
me.
say
though.
they feel like I do, right?
Sure.
So what they did was get me like this little golf club thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? So basically, when I'm using the restroom, I can golf at the same time.
Oh wow.
I'm
Yeah,
done.
My daughter,
Please don't announce that too loud. I don't want nobody I know to ask for that because I'm not buying it. Okay.
my daughter, yo, she
Yeah.
got me a whole little small golf
Yo.
club, 3 balls, and a green.
Lord.
I was like, yo, that's dope, yo. But just being able to think of me and then
Just so y'all
find
know,
out
if
things.
you ever go to C's house and you see like golf balls around the house, do not pick them
don't-
up.
don't pick 'em up, guys.
You don't know what it is.
Yeah, don't pick them up.
I'm
If you
just
see,
saying, bro.
if you see, some golf clubs or something, I would just like
If it's small, don't touch it.
spray down or something. Cause
Clorox the hell out of that, cut. Yo, so let's
Alright.
get into news, my dude.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Wow.
that's that boy.
The God.
The God. Yo.
Yeah, I already tripping. You know that, right?
Right. Like, I don't know what happened before the show.
Yo, we got NFL news here, man. First news up, man. Your boy Haskins, man. Jesus. Who want to claim him?
Ooh,
I
you
actually-
said your boy, so who you was talking about? Because it wasn't me.
I was talking
I
about all
felt
three.
bad.
No,
for him,
I'm
though,
not a
man.
boy, so it's not me.
How old is he? He's still a young dude.
He's my young.
I mean, the kid's, I think he's like 19, 20 years old, something like that. I mean,
sometimes
he was
you just make mistakes that you. It
Yo.
was a year that
Wait.
Haskins-
So let me say this. Let me say this. While I'm disappointed.
He's 23.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, while I'm disappointed, right? While I'm
He's still an
disappointed.
idiot. It's okay. For, you're,
Right.
You're an
It can,
idiot
you,
at 23.
you can be. But
That's what y'all gonna do.
business,
the
man.
entitlement and the stupidness together, it's just a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
True.
You see what I'm saying? He has people in his arena. He has people in his corner. People, publicists, all that stuff that needed to parents, uncles, sit this dude down and was like, look, man, you're in the NFL. There's a few that makes it there. Like, you need to just chill and pay attention, learn and get better. That's all you needed to do.
That's all. I mean,
Now you just the dude played ball in college, like really played ball. The dude was actually really, really good in college.
he was good.
But I'm saying though, like you come to the NFL. The NFL is probably a little faster than you used to and whatever. Yo, sit back and learn, get it going, get your skills together, and that's where the paper come in. And then you can do whatever you want to do after that, man.
Well, let's break it down. He was released by Washington football team. He went unclaimed on waiver wires. Now he's a free agent, right?
Yeah.
So the scenario is that he was benched 3 times.
He's a glorified backup now.
Somehow he got a captain, the captain scar on him. He was a captain of the Washington football team. That was taken away from him. And he's now released. He had COVID. No, he didn't have COVID. He was
No.
he got fined twice for COVID.
Yeah.
Right? And he was just at the strip club with no
mask.
And which I think Paul, you stated it was his girl, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, his girl threw him the party.
a party.
Yeah. So I mean, you just
Why
got
you
a
out here
lot
breaking
going on,
rules,
man.
though?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it is what it is.
It was supposed to be a year for like a breakout year. That's what it's set up to
That's
be. It
what
didn't-
it
it didn't turn out.
So
to
many
be that way.
opportunities. To do it.
Now he's going to be begging for opportunity because if you get picked up, you're going to be a backup, like Ren said, and then now you're hoping
You
that
really gotta work it.
You're right. You got to go back out and reprove
you
yourself.
reprove
Like,
yourself,
they
and you
gave
want
an
the starting
opportunity.
quarterback
Right.
to get hurt or something, so you could
Right.
go out there. So
You had
his
the
opportunity may never come.
Yeah, you had the opportunity right now. You didn't take advantage of it. Like people like Lamar Jackson, Pat Mahomes. Like you got to come out and do your thing. Like this is not the time for you to sit down and not do what you're supposed to do. It's your
Yeah,
job.
you had that opportunity.
Yeah.
So what do you what team do you think he'll go to?
I'm
If
not sure
if
he'll be-
anything,
I'm not sure if
he's
he'll
gonna be a
signed.
backup. He won't be a starter at all.
I don't think he'll be
definitely
si-
won't a
So you think
starter.
his career is done?
No, I think it's done for this year. I think he'll get
Definitely.
signed next year.
All right, what team do you think would be worthy of his? Jesus, nobody. Chicago.
I mean,
Where he could be a good backup.
San Fran, maybe
Fran,
Probably
yeah.
San Fran,
Maybe.
definitely.
Chicago if they don't get anyone.
Yeah, because
They already
Foles
talked-
is there though.
They're already thinking about
They already have
re-signing
Foles.
Trubisky
though.
though.
Yeah, they're gonna probably re-sign Trubisky and have Foles. So
Yeah, but he could come in and fight. I would love to go there and fight against
Number
those
2.
two.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he can
you
go to
said
New
it right.
England.
He gonna have to fight.
Yeah, he
That's
wants
the
to
other
fight
team. I
wherever
was
he
thinking about
goes.
New
Yo,
England.
I'm thinking about going to New England because
Yeah.
there ain't nobody.
There ain't
there.
nobody there.
Yeah,
Well,
but I don't know if they're
New
gonna put
England
up with
looking
that.
shaky this
Yeah,
year.
But that's
I
the
don't
one.
even
that's
know.
the
But
one
that's the one
team.
that you can compete. Like, remember Randy
he
Moss?
could compete.
Listen,
with,
no.
out of Chicago.
But listen, the MO from New England is like Belichick changed players. And if you remember, Randy Moss was like, the yah of the
Yeah, but
NFL
Randy
for a minute.
Moss was really talented.
No.
There's a big
I
difference.
get it, but I'm saying that's the whole point. Like he's really talented, so he has more mouth. But the entire time Randy Moss was in New England, you didn't hear a peep
Nah, that boy.
out of the dude. So that's what I'm saying. So if Haskins want to redevelop his career, go you go compete against Stidham.
Yeah.
Go compete against Stidham.
Stidham ain't got
Beat
a
him
shot.
out and get that starting job. That's how I look at it. Like you have to look at where your opportunity lies. Like if it's me and New England show any interest in me, I'm going to
Yeah,
New
you
England
gotta
because
go.
that's where I have the opportunity of beating out quarterbacks to get a starting job again. Everywhere else, go into Chicago, you're gonna be behind Trubisky. You're gonna be behind Nick Foles before you get that opportunity.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
that's just how I look at it, man.
Well, we got the other one. Philip Rivers says he plans on retiring if they don't make the playoffs.
Hey, man.
About time.
Hey.
Is that a who cares
Hey.
or what are you doing?
Hey.
About time.
About time?
About time.
Hey.
About time?
You know what? You
He's
wanna
gonna
end when
have
you're on
that.
a
Hey,
decent
you know what,
year.
Philip Rivers? Like, he's definitely gonna retire because I think they're making it. And what's gonna happen is Philip Rivers is gonna go ahead.
You don't think they're going to be Jacksonville?
And even if they do, dude, Philip Rivers is still gonna retire.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
It's
he
better,
needs
it's
to
better
retire.
to retire on a high note anyway.
But here's the killer. Like, you're gonna see Philip Rivers again. Philip Rivers is gonna have that show on E with not, football player and 9 kids or some like that. I'm just
You
expecting
saying
that.
he's going to have a
Yes.
reality show?
Reality.
Bruh, it's
So
gonna
so he
be
ain't gonna be
fo-
one of the NFL like announcers. He
Not
gonna be-
analysis,
okay.
nothing. He's just
Nothing
going to go.
good.
Nope,
reality?
nope,
Alright.
no. It's gonna be reality TV with
Yeah,
9
him and the
kids,
9
football
kids.
player, with 9 kids or something. They're gonna have some cute name for it or something. Right. That's
All
what I'm
right,
just
that's what's
looking at.
up. So Rams place wide receiver Cup on COVID list. Running back Henderson is on the IR, and Goff just had surgery on his thumb. Playoff implications, man. Do you think
Jesus.
it's
Right.
I
Yo,
mean,
what else could have happened, yo?
it's done. Oh well, yeah. I mean,
I
and
don't think
also they picked up Bortles to be their backup.
Back
Blake Bortles?
Yeah, Blake
That's
Bortles.
what else. That's the what else.
That's the what else.
Oh my God, man! Like, I feel bad for the Rams, man. They weren't terrible, but Jesus, they need to win. They need to win this game, and then like they're that depleted, and it's tough, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, winning
Yeah,
winning
They
NFL
play.
is tough.
They play Arizona, which don't get me wrong, dude. That's another issue because Arizona don't have their quarterback either.
Yeah.
So
The
they,
fact of the matter with the Rams, though, their offense is very slow.
Yeah.
It's a predicate. Their team is a predicate of their defense. They have a really good defense. They weren't going to make it that far, as you put it. It's not a high-powered offense.
Yeah, I got you. Yo, that's news, bro. That is news. So we going right into what, first quarter? First quarter.
Yeah,
We gonna
man.
talk about y'all boys right now, man. Champs,
the
Heffa.
champs.
Queen of the South.
Queen of the South, man. Who-
All right, let's start.
Who did that?
No, let's start with
You-
Dynasty.
you-
Let's
yeah,
start with
let's
Dynasty.
Start
We're
with
gonna start
Dynasty.
with
Hold on,
Dynasty.
can I be
to-
Pote? Can
Let's
I
start
be
with
Yeah.
let's start with Dynasty, man.
What's
Yeah.
up
Oh.
with Dynasty?
Talk. I want to know. I want to know what your strategy was when you were drafting a team. Like, what did you have a strategy? Because your team is
Yes.
actually nice.
Let me take a look at it.
He don't remember right now. He's like, I've been so.
Let me take
I'm
a
gonna
look.
run through the
doing so
players.
good,
So
you know
Let
what
me
I'm
take a
saying?
look at this
I'm gonna run through the
squad.
players.
The squad.
As
I
we-
got squad.
No, I'll talk about each player individually. Josh Allen, I thought he was going to be a beast this year. I like quarterbacks that are 2-dimensional. So they have a running game and they could also throw it. So that's the future of the NFL. We see Hurts coming in, shaking things up late in the season. Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson of the world. It's very hard to be a one-dimensional quarterback and really have big fantasy implications, right? Deontay Johnson, I thought that he was going to be the number one wideout in Pittsburgh, and that's proven to be true. He's seen the most targets, far more than Mr. Dancing with the Stars.
TikTok fam.
Exactly. Allen Robinson is a beast, as you know. Chris Carson is a very solid back. Kelsey is.
Kelsey is Kelsey. It's enough
Yo,
said.
I
It's
have
enough said.
I'm gonna say this. I just have an infatuation with Kelsey.
The boy, you want to know what?
Like-
I'm here with you with it because I had him 2 seasons in a row. The only reason I didn't keep him this year, I would have had to keep him again as a first round player. But I mean,
But
I
here's
had him
the thing.
2 seasons. He's solid.
If you draft Kelsey in the first round,
You're not making a bad move.
you're not making
No.
a bad move. I know a lot of people like your man over here to the left
your man's
because
over
he's
there.
a tight end. But
No,
outside
but
of
you gotta-
Devontae
you gotta
Adams,
do your thing. You got to
Yeah.
do your thing. 'Cause
outside of
everybody's gonna
Devontae
draft
Adams,
differently.
in the last 3-4 years, no wide receiver has outproduced Kelsey.
You don't have to sell me. I had him
No,
on my squad
I'm
last
talking to.
year.
I'm waiting for him to say
last
something.
year when I
You waiting
had
on me to say
Yeah,
something.
because you have this notion that tight ends. There's not a
He
lot of
never
good
said
tight ends.
that. He never said Kelsey was bad, bro. He
No,
just
but
said that
he has a
went,
problem.
Yo,
if you,
He said he just
alright,
went-
so
you-
I
you
have
said to me that you would never pick Kelsey in the
in a
first or
second,
second round.
first or second round. That's
and that's crazy to me.
okay.
That's
But that's
crazy.
his opinion, bro.
I
guess
agree.
that's
I
his
agree. That's
opinion.
crazy, but that's his
You
opinion.
agree that's crazy?
it's my opinion.
I'm here with you. Like I'm
It
picking
is
him
my
up.
opinion.
I'm picking him up like he's a wide receiver because
Exactly.
the boy drops points every. If you look at his, if
He
you
doesn't
look at his
get hurt.
fantasy points, he is solid every single solitary week.
Exactly.
He is guaranteed to produce you
I'd
at
rather-
least 20.
And he
I-
doesn't get hurt.
He
Yeah,
doesn't.
he
The
doesn't
boy's
get hurt.
solid. He's
Knock on
solid.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Solid, yo.
Knock on all the wood you want to knock on.
Jesus.
All right, we gonna knock.
Go
on
ahead.
wood.
Go ahead. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
We
Tell
gonna
me
keep
about it.
knocking on wood.
Listen. Granted, Kelsey is the variable to the tight end position.
Right.
But so what my statement is, I'm not drafting a tight end in the first and second round. That's just me. I'm not saying I'm not drafting Kelsey. I'm just not drafting a tight end. Granted, if Kelsey falls to me up, and it all depends on who is available. If you know what I mean, and then I'll pick that particular player over Kelsey if that's what it warrants. But
Okay,
I'm
so
not.
let me throw an example. I like to put examples out there.
All right, let's rack it out.
Aaron Jones is a second round guy. He's going to probably be a second round guy next year. Or
Depending on what team he's on.
or we could use Aaron Jones or we could use Nick Chubb.
Let's go with Nick.
Either or.
All right.
You're
All right.
drafting both of those players over Kelsey?
All right, I'll tell you this. All right, so what we're gonna do is Nick Chubb, right? If there's some certain contingency I would have with Nick Chubb drafting him in the second round. You know what I mean? Nick Chubb did
'Cause he's
his
sharing the
thing this
ball?
year. So if Kareem Hunt is not on the Browns next year, and I have the choice between Nick Chubb and
Drafting
Kelsey,
Nick.
I'm drafting Nick.
I know it. But you have to understand too.
What about Aaron Jones?
He
Same
likes
way?
running backs.
Because I think you
Right,
drafted
right.
Aaron
Right.
Jones in the second round, didn't you?
First,
First round.
First round.
I
But-
drafted Aaron Jones in the first round. Aaron Jones was outproducing Kelsey actually until he got injured. And if you want to go ahead and check the stats of the
was.
first 4
He
weeks,
was.
He was.
He
But
was.
So
he's
that's what I'm
been
trying to say.
Injury prone though. The thing about
no players are
Availability-
injury
hold on,
prone,
no,
man.
wait,
Like,
wait.
that's the statement. That's that
Availability-
blanket statement that you're saying.
What you mean no players are injury prone? There's players that get injured almost every season that sit out games.
Look at
The
Dalvin
best-
Cook. Hey,
Hold on,
look at
and that's
Dalvin
what I was
Cook on
gonna
the
say.
team.
You remember I said to you the other day about Dalvin Cook? Like I was scared because he's injury prone.
But
And
La-
what
and the
what
last
did he
season,
prove to you?
injured.
The
What did he
best-
prove to you guys?
the
That
best-
it's not injury prone. You just
Okay,
get
but there's
injured.
players that get injured.
So what do you
more
say?
than
All right,
others.
what do you say,
Hold
Barkley?
On, hold on.
Would you say Barkley is injury prone?
Yes, at this point he is injury prone.
So you would never draft Barkley in the
Hold on,
first or
wait,
second round?
listen to
Is
me
that
now.
what you're saying?
Listen to me.
Nah, I'm drafting him.
The best
yes.
Oh, I'm drafting him. I don't know.
the best ability is availability. Someone has to be available for them to produce for you.
So would you?
Bro,
So you're saying you would draft?
What I'm
Kelsey
trying to
over,
explain to
Barkley?
you,
I'm
and
not saying that I would draft Kelsey over
Hey.
Barkley, but at this point in his career, Barkley has had
All right,
two
so scratch
seasons
Barkley.
that he's
So
been
scratch
out
Barkley.
significantly.
Scratch Barkley. Scratch Barkley. Let me ask you a question. Because today is about football, not even about fantasy. But you know what I mean? So let's talk about this. Under what sun would you draft any players that you spoke?
What, son?
Yeah, under what sun?
SSUN.
Under what sun
getting
would
his
you
feelings.
draft
He getting his feelings.
any player?
Yo,
Any
this
player?
guy
Whoa. No.
Fantasy guy.
Wait up. I just want to say, like,
God.
The God.
would you have
I just wanna
drafted
make sure
any
y'all
player
know
of your
I'm
mention,
the fantasy
including
god.
Kelsey, over CMC last draft?
Would I have drafted Kelsey over CMC?
No,
Nah.
of course not.
No,
but
I
you're
wouldn't.
All right,
that's
all right.
an
But what I'm
elite
saying
talent,
though, but
you're talking about an elite talent.
But what I'm trying to tell you that, yo, everybody that has CMC this year is mad disappointed because what? He got injured.
got injured, yeah.
Injury prone, all that stuff. It all depends on the year, man. I'm telling you, it all depends on the player and it all depends on
the
the
day,
year.
it depends on the goal. I feel like it depends on the goal of what you want for your team.
Everybody in the first, look at Michael Thomas, bro. Would you have drafted Kelsey over Michael Thomas? In any, like last year,
No, but
nobody
Ren,
could have told me.
Ren, I'm not saying.
You
I'm not.
emotional
Hold on,
right now, my
Ren.
man.
I'm not. You're talking about some elite talent. I'm not.
No.
saying
What
that
I'm
I
trying,
would
no,
take-
it's the injury prone part of it. It's the injury prone
Yeah,
part of
it's
it.
the
I'm
injury
talking
prone.
about.
No,
He's talking about.
honestly,
What I'm trying to tell you, like,
okay, I'm not gonna
look at the players that got injured this year. Look at the players that got injured this year. They got injured. Nobody expected them to have injury. And the one person that was drafted in the first round that you guys, everybody crapped on, saying that
But-
he's injury prone. Dalvin Cook, he actually played majority of the season compared
He
to
did.
compared to the Barkley, compared to the, you know what I mean, the
the
Michael
Beckham,
Thomas and
all
all that
of
stuff.
them.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
No,
So
but
you
Red,
never
my
know, bro.
point
Injury
was-
is injury.
My point to you is not about comparing Kelsey with the elite 6-7 players in the NFL, like the CMCs and Michael Thomas and all that, Devontae Adams and that good stuff. What I'm saying is that you have always said you have this notion that you would never pick up Kelsey in first or second round. I can't blame. I would love to pick up Kelsey in the second round.
Okay.
Because so hold on. To me, when it comes to the tight end position, outside of Darren Waller jumping into that top gun, it was only Kelsey and
Kittle.
Kittle as the top. There's a big differentiation. Then you had Zach Ertz and you had Mark Andrews, but the
But
consistency
even
with
if
those
you look
guys
at
was
people like
Alright,
Zach
let me-
Ertz this year, he didn't really have
Yo.
a
exactly
year.
the consistency.
The
is
last
not
prediction
there.
of 2020, Kelsey won't be in the top 5 of tight ends next year.
Damn,
Shots
you want-
fired, B.
And why is that,
Shots.
Ren?
Yeah, yeah,
Why
yeah.
is that?
No,
Tell
no,
me
no.
why.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, no,
Hey,
hold on.
I did the
Fantasy
same
guys
thing.
is so
Hey,
big.
I did the
Shots
same thing
fired.
with
Why-
CMC.
why is that?
Didn't I do the same thing with CMC?
No,
Hold
but
on,
we
hold on.
asking you why.
Didn't I do the
CMC
same
got
thing with
hurt.
CMC?
CMC
Why?
got hurt though. CMC
Why?
Hey,
got hurt.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say
but
I don't
still,
I don't
even
I
though
don't
he got
want
hurt-
anybody get hurt, but I'm just telling you. Notice,
All right.
I'm just saying.
So, Paul.
Hurt, all that stuff. I told
On-
you guys that CMC won't be in the top 5, and that's what
But
happens.
he got hurt though.
It doesn't matter, bro. I told you that he
It
won't be in the
doesn't
top 5. It doesn't
matter.
matter. Everything
Emotional.
counts.
Yo, all right.
Everything counts.
So, P, as far as your squad, man.
Yeah.
Other than Kelsey
get
on your
back to the
fantasy
squad.
squad, right?
Hey,
For
Kelsey,
Dynasty.
I'm looking out. Me and Kay over
So-
here, we're looking out. You
So
know,
other than
That's my
Kelsey,
man, though.
I mean, what was your squad that you felt like, yo, you broke down your squad, but what was the player that you felt like, yo, push you over the hump? Because I
push
know
me over the hump.
Yeah.
I would definitely say James Robinson. He's
Why?
a
For
guy.
the season?
because I think we
No,
talked,
not for the season.
Oh, okay.
But overall, he was a guy that was on free agency. I picked him up off waiver wires.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I think week 1 or week 2. And if I had did the same thing in NFF, I would have probably been in the playoffs.
But you didn't. You talking about dynasty right now? Go ahead.
That's
finish.
number 2.
right.
3 strikes, you're out. La Heffa.
yo, that's wrong.
Charlo ain't tell you that I already formally requested my spot at the table. I sent him the resume.
I know. I'm just
Aye.
saying. You covered that as hard right now. You're gone too far. can you tell her that? Can you say that again?
One more?
You're gone too far, but so James Robinson and definitely like Hayes said, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
He's been a monster. I think he's ranked number 3 overall, probably second to Pat Mahomes points wise. When a guy is giving you like 40 plus points, that's 2 players in one, and it's anytime a player gives you 40 plus points, it's very hard for you to lose that week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If your players just do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right.
So definitely Josh Allen is a guy that put me over the hump. Julio Jones was a little bit of a disappointment just because his availability, the best ability is availability, and he wasn't available a lot this season.
Right.
Ronald Jones produced well. I know you'll talk about it on yours, but a guy like David Montgomery definitely put. I'm really focused on him for next year.
You should be.
He's
He
very
might not be available though.
he's a guy that really flies under the radar.
You want to know something though? A
And
lot
I
of people
think-
slept on him.
A lot of people stepped on it, and I think that
Who, Ronald Jones?
I don't know.
David
David
Montgomery.
Montgomery.
David Montgomery.
But I think Ronald Jones is going to fall into that
category?
David Montgomery's category. That's why I
yeah.
mentioned it.
Special K, man. You had NFF, bro. What's good?
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback on a lot of what Paul said. Like, I think for me, the 3 people actually that sent my squad over the top, was definitely Josh Allen, because if you looked at the games that he had fantasy point wise, he only had 2 bad games. He had like 15 points and 19 points. Anything
Which is
else,
not really bad.
Which is not really bad. Everything else he produced was above 20, and I mean most of them were 45 points, 50 points. I think he had about 3 50-point games, so he is definitely the person on my squad that I could depend on. Devontae, even though, I have had
Devontae
my
is
differences
Devontae.
with Devontae. Yes, I've had my differences just because, of injury with him last year and this year, because I drafted him last year in another league, and he was injured most of the year. And then this year, he had a few injuries. He was definitely the next person that kept my squad going. And like he said, David Montgomery, it was funny because I wasn't going to draft him. And I needed another running back because I already had Kenyon Drake and I had Chris Carson, and I was like, you know what, he was the best available there,
gotcha.
and he was a sleeper. The man, he produces every single week. Like, I mean, literally every week the man is dropping at least double digits, if not more than 20 points. So you're talking about, 15, 20, 17, 31. He had about 4 30-point games. So, people like that in your squad, once you have 3-4 people that are really producing, like you
gotta take.
you gotta take them. So those were the people that definitely pushed my squad up. Mike Evans, he showed up and showed out this week. Like I was cussing him all season. These 2-point games, 5 points, 7 points. I'm like, this is not Mike Evans. And
See,
finally,
Mike Evans is unpredictable, man.
Yeah,
like
that's-
it's
with
because
all the
he's running under
touchdowns.
Tom Brady. Anybody
the
under
offense.
Tom Brady.
It's
Yeah, the
offense.
touchdowns and all that stuff. Like, so yeah, that was
It's
a
hard
good
under
look.
that offense, man. There's
That
too
was a
many
really
good
good look.
receivers.
It's too many good receivers over
Too many
there.
good receivers.
2
over there.
questions for you, Kay.
Yeah.
With the Josh Allen factor, neither one of us had him, but Stephon Diggs, how high will he be drafted next year?
Second
You
round.
know,
In what league? Because I don't think he's gonna be available in Dynasty.
No,
and
the
I- and I-
Dynasty you won't
No,
be.
no, no.
And in NFL.
No, we're
Just
talking about-
general.
we're
On
talking about
general?
NFL.
We're talking about
NFF.
We're
We're
talking
Oh,
about
NFF is. I think he's a keeper. To be honest. with you.
Yeah, he might be somebody's keeper. I'm not gonna lie to you. If
Who
that
had him?
person,
Mac.
Mac has him. So
Mac
if
has
he's
him.
if he's still in the league,
It was Metcalf the year before, and now it's.
yeah. If he has him, because if he keeps Metcalf again, Metcalf
Hey.
is gonna be a first rounder.
Yeah, but listen,
definitely.
and then if he does keep Diggs, which was a good pick, I think it was like 6th or 7th or something like that
Yeah,
for him.
ridiculous.
But I mean, DK Metcalf.
Where would he draft DK?
Where would you draft DK Metcalf?
He's a second rounder.
He's a second
I
rounder
would
for
say
me.
he's a
Late
second
second.
rounder for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the second round was Galladay, right?
Yeah.
Right? You picked up Galladay
Yeah.
second round.
That was a whole. You remember that whole debate? You remember that whole debate? Y'all
hold on,
down
hold
at
on.
my house.
So you're telling me, and
You about
try
to-
to
you about
answer
to
this.
go in
I have
on
one more question for
I
you.
will definitely
But-
answer your question.
But real quick, you would have
Galladay and Kelsey?
Galladay
I
and
knew it was
Kelsey.
coming, B. I knew.
Take out what Galladay, what happened this year. I know it's hard, but look past what happened this year and try to
I would've picked
backtrack to Galladay.
I would've
If
took
you had
Kelsey.
Kelsey
I'm
available,
taking Kelsey all day.
you would have taken Kelsey over Galladay or Galladay over Kelsey.
All right. So
It's not an easy answer, apparently.
no, it's not. It is. It's not even a hard answer. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
All right.
All right. So
He's gonna take Galladay.
All day.
No. Quick. I wasn't high on Galladay in the first place. I took a chance on Galladay and
Do
it
you
didn't work out.
remember-
That's your second round pick.
I don't
You
know
took a
about
chance.
that.
I took
don't
a
know.
chance. I took a chance on Galladay, because 2 of the players that I was looking at in the second round already got picked. And
Who was
and
that?
Hopkins and
We knew Hopkins
Chubb.
was gonna go.
Hopkins and Chubb is what I wanted.
Who
in
was the
second
debate
round.
over, Charlo? It was
wasn't
Galladay.
Hopkins.
Galladay
Galladay
who?
and Godwin.
And
Godwin.
Galladay and
Godwin.
Right, Godwin was a
'Cause they
keeper.
were back-to-back.
Right, Godwin was a keeper, so
Right.
I couldn't have gotten Godwin.
No,
so
we're talking about it. And I think
No,
it was the
we're talking about
conversation
the
was like in
conversation at the
family
house
league,
when
but
we were
yeah, they
talking
were
right,
back
I
to
was
back.
saying that my bet and my bet wins. Just so y'all know,
remember
my
the
bet
bet.
was like
Charlo,
Galladay,
see what's the
Godwin over Galladay
Godwin over Galladay. It was his
all
bet.
day, and I told everybody like, hey, the bet was in the house. I was
Because we were
like,
laughing
yo.
about that because he was
Right,
saying
right.
Godwin over Galladay, and then he ended up picking up Galladay.
Right,
So,
right,
whatever,
exactly.
do
You know what I mean? I was like, yo, let's diversify my squads, and it's
Go
What's
from
They
your
all
other
suck.
question, Peter?
My other question is, who is going to be your keeper? Yes, I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, we already know who. Didn't you already tell me who?
Nah,
He's taking she keeping a quarterback.
Hey,
no, we
give her-
had
give her her
we
time.
Josh Allen.
We
Give
had
her her
this
time.
conversation. I'm gonna be 100. I don't know yet. The 2 people I'm bouncing around in my head right now is Josh Allen and David Montgomery, like he said, because like I said, this year I think keeping Kenyon Drake as a keeper, running back wise.
He has something to get off his chest afterwards.
No.
Running back wise, I think it filled out my squad good because I kept Kenyon Drake in the 7th. And I think that's what allowed me to pick up decent running backs.
still be able to pick up that backup,
right? Because
too,
like I
Chase.
said to y'all before, prior years, that's where I lost because I didn't have a well-balanced team. This year, if you look at my team, I was well-balanced all over the place. Like, I think the only thing I failed at was a tight end. I made a trade and got a tight end, and he really ain't. He was 10 points.
Yeah,
but
he was
when you having
Hawkinson.
everybody else produce,
Yeah,
you
it's-
really
that
just need
10
a
points
10,
is good.
15 pointer.
Yeah.
You straight. You don't need a Kelsey.
Yeah.
So you good. You can't get everybody. So that's I think I'm gonna end up probably keeping one of those 2.
All right, what my last question
Final
is this.
word, Ren?
My last question is this before I say one
I
more
don't
thing.
have.
but,
I don't have a final word.
Yo, you got a lot to
what
say
did
over there.
what did you get?
Yeah, I do.
Where did you get Montgomery, and where did you get?
I have Montgomery in
Allen.
the 5th, and I have Josh Allen in the 12th.
12.
Yeah, it's Allen.
Final
before-
word, Ren? Because I know you got a lot to say.
Hey, no, I just there's something that I wanted to point out with NFF is that everybody that kept a player in the first round, I don't think they made the playoffs.
Whose fault is that?
No. I just want to
No,
point
you
that out.
You just pointing that out.
It's something to observe. Like,
If Kamara was acting right this whole
Well, you-
season, dropping six,
you didn't-
six,
Right, but-
six
You didn't keep
touchdowns.
You're gonna-
Brandon, you didn't
so
keep a
you-
first round.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
who?
He kept Derrick Henry.
Derrick
kept
Henry
Henry.
wasn't a first round.
No,
third.
Derrick Henry was my fifth.
So
Fifth,
let me ask
sorry.
you a question. So obviously you're planning on. I think you're planning on keeping Derrick
Yeah,
Henry.
it's done.
No.
Yeah. What?
I don't think so.
After seeing, did you just hear what I just said?
So you're not keeping Derrick
I
Henry.
don't think so.
Everybody that kept a player in the first round
Who are you keeping?
did not make the playoff. Why would I keep Derrick Henry?
Before we go to the second quarter, who
so
would you keep?
Derrick Henry is
Who
not,
you keeping?
not being
You don't
kept.
know
Y'all
yet?
heard this, right?
Who you
We
keeping?
have
We heard
witnesses.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah,
keeping
first.
anybody.
Oh, you're not keeping him?
Nope.
All right,
I'm
And
throwing
drafted
everybody
first.
back.
Scratch.
Okay, you're not keeping
Okay.
anybody.
Nope, I'm throwing
Before we
everybody
go
back.
into the second quarter, we're
I'ma
gonna
hold
talk
you
about
to
that.
that.
I'ma lock that
I'ma
in
hold
tonight.
you to that.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, before we go into the second quarter and drop, we're gonna talk about the Week 16 games recap. Go ahead and just show them that bling on the camera, bro. Just go ahead and show that championship bling from last year.
Y'all see that?
New one's coming out, right?
Y'all want me to see the John Cena?
The new is coming out. The
the
new
new
is
coming out,
coming
right?
out. The new ring is coming out. Hey,
Hey, soon it's gonna
Hey.
be like this. I'm
What's
gonna
that?
be busting a 3.
That
the
girl
next
is-
one right here. So I'm
What's
about
that?
to get this pinky ring bling next year.
All right.
Pinky
That's
ring.
for the one for this year. That second
Well,
one.
this is first. The second
right.
one going here on the
All
ring
right,
finger.
all
The
right.
third one, I'm about to get that pinky ring bling.
oh,
shit.
oh.
Would you get
While
married?
Charlotte don't make the playoff.
I'm getting married to this game. Married to this game.
So before we get to second quarter,
Yeah.
have you ever made a
Yo,
playoff?
it is, dude, bro. Let's go.
God. You know what? I made the playoff
Anyhow.
every single year.
Anyhow,
Every
let's
Wow.
go into the
single.
second quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Week 16
It's all right,
games
Steve.
recap. You know what I mean? Like we had, there was a couple of games out there we were talking about before, man. We were screaming, we were yelling, we were,
Yeah.
you know, me and Ren was going back and forth on it, man. But you got the Dolphins game. Dolphins winning the game at 26-25 against the Raiders.
Listen,
Browns with
Listen.
16.
as a Dolphin
the Jets.
fan, if you weren't excited, if you didn't lose your,
yeah.
you really not a Dolphin fan. Because I'm telling you, like, if you were a Dolphin fan and watch that game all the way to the end, you went nuts.
Yeah, you had
So
to.
as a Dolphins,
Yeah, go
the
ahead, say
Dolphins-
it. No, go ahead. As a Dolphin fan, bro,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
no.
That's what you were gonna say. Go
No,
ahead and
I'm-
say it. My bad.
I'm asking Ren a question, or you, because you
Alright.
guys are Dolphins fans. So why are we starting Fitzmagic? That's the real question.
Wasn't Tua injured?
Me personally,
No,
Tua
man.
wasn't
Like,
injured.
Tua wasn't
You wanna
injured.
Go first. Go ahead.
All right, so let me say this. They're trying to see what asset they have because the draft class for this season coming up
It's
is
nice.
significantly, quarterback friendly. So I think they're trying to see, all right, Tua, let's see what you have. Because I think they don't have confidence in the team that they can go all the way and win it all. So they're just looking at it from the perspective of, hey, let's just play as we can, play the best that we can, see where we go and all that stuff. But if it comes to the point where we see that we have a game, let's take this game. Put Fitzmagic in and let him work his magic because he did work his magic this last
All right, so
on Saturday.
I'm totally opposite of what he's just trying to say right now. I don't know what he's going to
Dang.
All right, so me personally, bro, I think yes, I agree. They're going to try to see what quarterbacks are out there because there's a lot of quarterbacks coming out from college, right? Ultimately, you can't start Fitzmagic because Fitzmagic right now he has this issue. He's good, gets down the field, and then he throws an interception
Exactly.
that messes up the hope. Do we want to talk about the last game when he threw the interception with the slant?
All right, we
going
don't want to turn this into a Dolphin show, but like Jesus Christ, dude! But the dude won
He
multiple
won
games.
our last game. and
Not
he
the last game.
He
It's
lost,
like-
he lost other games too with throwing the interception. What I'm saying is that I don't want to start Fitz that way. I like Fitz being that relief pitcher. Let Tua do his thing. He's
He ain't
accurate.
doing shit.
What
Sorry,
are you talking about,
I apologize.
bro?
I
Tua
cursed.
is accurate as hell.
Alright.
Cursed.
He needs to work out that. Now, if he's not doing well, and he wasn't doing well in the last game, but we went down like 30 points. We went down by 21. Flores knows when to take Tua out and when to put Fitzpatrick in to win a game. So let Tua do his thing, And if he starts to mess up, Fitz, get in there and help us. Because Tua threw like 3 interceptions in like
yeah, we
3
look
or 4
at it
games
differently,
like
man. We look at it differently.
I gotta agree
Browns,
with Ren's point.
Browns and Jets.
Browns and Jets, man. How did you like that game?
I'm just happy that Jets.
Well, first of all, we go into that Dolphins game. What did you like each individual? What part of the game that y'all liked? That was like amazing. I mean, like I said, I
for
know we're
me-
not talking about the Tampa game, but
For me,
we'll
the
get
night
to the Tampa.
the night of watching the game, the night of watching the game was actually pretty good. Like it was, it was one of the best nights. Watching that game. I'm just honest.
Because you
Like,
get
it was
excited
great.
at any Dolphins game when they're in it.
Fitzmagic saved y'all life.
Was that the part that
Fitzmagic
you
did save our lives. Like, you
What
feel
did you
me?
like? I mean, did you watch the game? Because
I did.
I know the family's a
I
Steelers fan.
think I'm gonna agree. Like I think bringing in Fitzmagic at that time was necessary to win the game. I mean, he has won some key games. Tua looked like he was a little injured though, wasn't he? Looked like he was hurting on the
Yeah, I
sideline.
couldn't watch that kick though. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh, that last kick, the field goal. Nah, it was
no.
Sanders. I kind of figured he was gonna make it.
I don't care. I couldn't watch it.
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna lie.
Fitzpatrick is like one. He's like a Jameis Winston. He gonna throw at least one pick.
It's just
But
win. It's just win, yeah.
when you need him in them
He
last
comes
2
through.
minutes to sling the ball down
He
the
comes
field,
through.
he busting.
Yeah.
He's gonna. It's a hit or miss, but
I like the
know.
mine was the fake punt. I like the
Yeah,
fake
that
punt
was
because
good.
it tricked me too. I
True.
was like, they're gonna punt the ball, and then he ran through. But yeah, man, like you got the Jets and the Browns. Browns losing to the Jets 23-16.
shocking.
No, not really shocking.
No,
I mean, they had
I
no
said
wide
that
receivers.
Funnily,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
I
had
know.
no wide receivers.
Everybody was out, so it was
Everybody.
Hooper was like the first quarter. It was Hooper. I'm like,
Yeah,
all
Hooper
right.
was like, yes.
yeah, no, finally, I'm getting play out here.
Yeah. Yeah, we got what Colts and the Steelers. I know the
Hey
Stevenson's
man,
family's
yeah,
Uh,
the Steelers
like
fans.
I don't understand why the
No.
Steelers are sitting so many players. I don't understand why the Steelers are sitting so many players because I would want that number 2 spot so I don't have to face the Kansas City Chiefs
Juju
at any
dancing
point in it.
TikToks.
You feel me? Like so, hey, if
No, they're good at number 2. Win or lose this next game, they're good. They're
no,
number
if they
2.
lose and Bills win, the Bills jump them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
why
right,
the
there you go.
Bills is gonna play.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What did you like about their game? I mean, they're just the comeback itself against
Their
the
comeback
Colts.
was pretty good, man. Like it was pretty cool to see them. They get on track
Right.
again because for the last 3 games they looked like crap. Like everybody was like, "Oh, I knew the Steelers suck," and the defense sucked and whatever. But the defense showed up. In the first half they didn't though, but in the second half they showed up, and Big Ben did do what Big Ben does, and Deontay Johnson actually started catching the ball, and hey, it's a
That's
win.
it. Yeah. So, obviously this week it has a lot of playoff implications right now. We're going to talk about the AFC East or the AFC in general. You got Titans right now that are 10-5. They're number 4 in the playoffs right now as of today. With a Baltimore loss or a Miami loss, they could be right out. What do you think about that? I mean, do you see them losing? Do you see them actually winning that game? Like, what's going on? Are you comfortable in like, hey, they're going to
PJ.
make the playoffs or not?
Give me a sec. Let me pull up the schedule.
And then you
I
got
was
number
just gonna ask
5
you,
being the
who they playing
Dolphins,
this
same
week?
thing.
Tennessee.
Yeah, I believe they're playing Tennessee. Titans
they're
are playing. I thought it was Baltimore.
No,
I
they're
thought
they're
so,
playing
but I wasn't
Houston.
sure.
They're playing
So-
Houston. That's what it is.
So
yeah.
listen, it's gonna be a tough game for the Titans. This is
Houston.
why I think that because you saw what what's his name came out and said like we need to play. We have people paying money to watch us play and all that good stuff. So I think Houston's gonna show up this week. Watson's gonna show up, and that's the thing. Like the corners on the Titans are soft. So I think in DFS, if you're playing DFS, I think Watson is a good start for that game because
I agree.
I really think there are going to be a lot of points put up. Tennessee need this game. Tennessee really and truly need this game to make this playoff. But I think Houston's going to give them a huge fight that they're not expecting.
I don't know what Deshaun Watson's been doing different lately, but if you remember in the beginning of the season, he was struggling a bit. His last few games has been really good.
GM got fired.
That must be what it
GM
is.
and head
And the coach.
Yeah, he's been really doing good these last few games. So I definitely think that the Titans are gonna have a run for their money this week.
Yeah, he's been throwing that ball, man.
I agree to both of your points to an extent. Titans have a really good offense, and their defense is not good. So yes, Deshaun Jackson should produce. Kiki Coty, possibly David Johnson. But the Titans
Brandon
put
Cooks.
Brandon Cooks definitely.
Yeah, the
Fire.
Fire. Game
It's
this
a-
week.
it's
He had
comes
a
in
fire
now.
game this
It's
week.
probably going to be one of the best fantasy
Friendly,
friendly
yeah.
games
Yeah.
on the slate. But Titans offense is high powered. I think they're top
True.
4 at least. So I think they're going to pull away easily from
think so?
Houston. Houston can't put up points the way that the Titans put up points.
Well, remember too. I mean, the Titans are only going to be in the playoffs if Baltimore lost or Miami lost or Tennessee tie and Cleveland lost. Like, yeah, they have a lot of things going on.
They have a
in
lot
order
of
for them
things
to
to-
actually
yeah.
stay in the playoffs, even though they're number 4. Same thing with the Dolphins, which is next. The Dolphins has to beat, Buffalo this week, or Baltimore
It's gonna
has
be a
to
tough
lose,
game.
or Cleveland has to lose.
It's going to be a tough game. I want to
If
talk
Buffalo's-
about that game.
If Buffalo even
Buffalo's-
starts their players.
If they do.
If Buffalo starts their players, Miami loses.
If they start their players, Miami's losing.
So
hands down.
you're assuming that
Hands
hey,
down.
either Miami's either not in the playoffs or Baltimore loses, which I think Baltimore's playing the Bengals.
Yeah, Baltimore's
they-
going to win.
they winning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Baltimore's
Or
gonna
Cleveland loses against Pittsburgh, but we already know Pittsburgh is
Not starting everybody.
Not
So
starting
that's
everybody.
so the thing is, I'm not sleeping on the Dolphins. I know everybody's high powered
I didn't
Josh
say I was
Allen.
sleeping.
also.
I didn't say.
No, we're looking
Okay.
at just defense
So
in general.
I'm not sleeping on the Dolphins. The Dolphins had this year their defense has been really good. They've put up great numbers. They've had really fantastic games. As a team, shockingly, I didn't think that they would produce like this year. However, I'm looking at who they're going up against. They're going up against the Buffalo Bills,
Can
like
you
a
say
team
that
that
again?
has
Say
been
that-
killing.
Say that Buffalo Bills one more time.
Now,
Right.
Let me ask you a
They're going
question.
up and it's funny because if you had asked me last year, I probably would have never said this, but I mean this year they've really been having stellar games. I mean,
Do you
so-
recommend them to play their teams? Because like I understand we were talking about, hey, you can go from being 2 to 3 based on if you win or lose, and you can either be playing. Well, you're not playing KC because KC would have a bye, so you would either play Pittsburgh, and I want to say it's either because it won't be KC, right?
Listen, so
Buffalo.
Go ahead.
It would be Pittsburgh
No, say it
or Cleveland. Yeah. So realistically, Pittsburgh would either be playing right now today. If we were in the playoffs, they'd be playing the Ravens. Tennessee would be playing Miami in the playoffs. So realistically, KC has a bye week anyways.
Right.
right,
So
right.
what would be the point? Because if it was today, Buffalo would either be in second place going against the Browns or in second place going against the Ravens. So do you believe that they should suit up for this week just to get into second place to play the Browns? Or do you believe, hey, listen, rest my players and get ready to play the Ravens if the Ravens stay in?
I would rest the players. I think Buffalo could beat both Cleveland and the Ravens.
Yep.
Buffalo is arguably all around football team the second best in the NFL.
Right.
Along with the Green Bay Packers,
Yeah.
along with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I think they should rest their players against the Dolphins.
I agree.
You know what, man? I don't know. Short term memory, I guess. Listen,
Or it could be
we,
something else.
You were
I think.
talking about
Hey,
Miami.
I think we played Buffalo before, right?
God.
Wait. Didn't we play Buffalo before?
Dolphins, yeah, played Buffalo. This would be the last
They
one.
only beat us by 3 points, and they needed that game.
A win is a win.
A win is a win.
No. It's
But I
not the
understand.
win.
is a
What
win
I'm
is a
trying to
win.
tell you is like, yo, Buffalo is not that much better.
Okay.
Their Fitzmagic, if they start, put some injury designation on Tua, and they start Fitzmagic, I'm telling you, the Dolphins.
Buffalo's a better football
It's a
team.
better football
It's a
team.
better
It's
team.
a better. It's
I
an all
can't do
around
that.
better
It
football
is-
team.
They
than-
are a
than-
Their
better
offense,
football
yeah.
team.
Their offense
from
is way better.
The time
Yeah.
we played, they're explosive now.
Yes.
Josh Allen's and Diggs are on point.
They're
But don't get it wrong. Our defense is even better than it was
Our
when we played
defense
Buffalo. Like
are
defense
way
is there.
better than it was when we played
Jones,
Buffalo.
With Howard,
better.
Yeah, but,
interceptions
all right.
and so
So
on.
how I look at it, I compare a lot of teams. I compared a team to KC and can the team beat KC? The Dolphins, they did okay against KC, but the problem is they can't score. Yes, they have the defense.
They can't score with Tua. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They can't score with Tua. That's what it is. If we're in the playoff, don't start Tua. Like, as much as you want to love Tua over there, Charlo,
Love?
don't start Tua. I'm telling you,
I need
if
one
it's
Tua in the first
Fitzpatrick, if it's Fitzpatrick
Having a
with
whole
that
argument
defense,
about
I'm
them Miami
telling you, the
Dolphins.
the Dolphins will go
Every
up
show.
against
So you just
everybody.
did it on here.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I think the big thing with Tua too, man. I think he needs his wide receiver. And-
Listen,
But I'm
and
telling you, like
when I
right
say wide
now,
receiver, he
like
misses Parker.
yo,
He misses Parker.
Fitzpatrick can get the ball
To anybody.
Yeah.
to
he can.
anybody.
Yeah.
And if it's Fitzmagic back there, as much as you want to say he throw interception, great, whatever. But the dude has heart.
I mean,
and
we was
if he
speaking facts.
has heart and he's play against Buffalo, the Dolphins was blow them out, especially with that defense.
What do you have?
You said blow them out?
Can
I
we place a
promise you.
wager?
I promise you.
You said
If it's
He
Fitzpatrick
cannot
starting,
what do you consider blow them out? What you consider blow them out?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
If it's Fitzpatrick starting against Buffalo this week, and it's Josh Allen, Dolphins winning by at least a touchdown, 50 on
That
it,
is what you call blow them out.
50 on it.
okay, that's not a blowout.
If
I-
it's
That's why
Fitzmagic
I
on
had to
it,
clarify
I
what
thought
the
you-
blowout
if
was.
it's
I thought he was
Fitzmagic
talking about
on
like
it-
3 touchdowns
I
or
thought that's what I
something.
if it's
So that's why I'm like,
Fitzpatrick
what's blowout?
starting, it's a guaranteed win for the Dolphins.
Okay,
I would say
so
that.
let's
I
talk about the
disagree.
Ravens
I-
right now. Let's talk about
You gonna place the wager?
Hold on. The wager. Wait.
the
The
wager?
wager has
It's been a while since we had a wager.
It's a lot of
it's
contingency. to it.
contingencies. Buffalo has to be at full squad.
Yep.
Full
Yeah,
strength.
no, I want Josh Allen to start. And
Oh, I
everything.
want
Yeah,
Josh Allen
Josh
there. He about to
Allen has
bust
And I
to
them
start.
promise you, if it's Fitzpatrick starting,
If it's Fitzpatrick and Buffalo
they're
got
gonna
their
win.
squad.
Dolphins gonna win by at least a touchdown.
Okay,
Alright.
so the bet is
What's
if
the bet?
Josh Allen starts.
Josh
and
Allen, the
Fitzmagic
full
starts
Starts
too.
right.
Josh starts, Fitz starts, full suited up.
Yeah, that's
Full
it.
Full
suited
suited up.
I got Buffalo winning.
Yeah,
All right, I got the
Buffalo.
Dolphins winning,
I got
and I'll
Buff.
even put
I got
I will
Dolphins.
put more on it and say by a touchdown. That's how confident I am.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's go to
50
Ravens
bucks?
right now. Ravens
I
is
just
pretty.
want to clarify. Y'all,
Yeah,
50 bucks.
y'all said 50?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 50.
All right.
Yeah. We don't go less than 50.
Run this tape back.
Ravens, obviously Ravens right now, man, they have to win against the Bengals. Bengals been playing great defense, man. Bengals been playing great
Bengals
ball.
defense is actually pretty good.
So I listen.
Over the
that
last
could
few
be,
weeks.
that could be a Baltimore loss. But they're in if they win
Baltimore
or
loses, bro.
Cleveland loss. But yeah, I mean, listen, it could be potentially a good game, man. But I think is it their quarterback hurt too? Finley's out, something like that. I don't
Which
know if
team?
they're down. Bengals. I don't know if they're down to their third string quarterback right now. But I mean, the Bengals are playing
they're
great ball.
pretty
Look,
depleted, bro. Like
Yeah.
so
and they
I-
beat
it's-
Pittsburgh.
The Ravens are
They beat Pittsburgh.
The Ravens are actually playing their best football that
Right
that
now.
they've played
Right now in the
now.
last the few
Right now.
games.
Few
I
games
agree with
as
that.
opposed
I was
to
wondering what happened to Lamar Jackson at the beginning of the
he
season.
had to catch
like,
COVID for him
Yeah.
to wake up.
I don't know
that
because his
COVID
last
treatment.
3-4 games, that's when I saw the Lamar I saw last
Last
season.
year,
Like,
yeah, he had to get COVID to
before
get
I
it
was
right.
like, people kept him. People drafted this man first, second round, and he ain't
Yeah.
producing like
Yeah.
a first, second rounder.
Well, let's get. What about Browns, man? Browns, they play Pitts. Like I
yeah,
said,
but Pitts is
if they've
resting all
depleted,
their,
you
their
think?
guys.
Yeah.
You think they're going to win that game or?
Yeah, I think
Browns?
I think if Pitts
It depends if their wide receiver comes back this week.
Yeah, I think they're. Oh, that's a good question.
I
Is it
think
supposed to be a week or 2
I
weeks?
think even without it, I think Cleveland's gonna win.
Even
'Cause-
without it, did you see the wide receivers on their squad?
yeah, but they still have a good running game, and their defense is pretty good. If you're benching, Pittsburgh has issues as it is, and then they're going to
Yes.
be benching the players.
Yeah.
I don't see them winning that game.
So
against
Cleveland
It's
needs
saying
to win.
it's saying that Landry and I'm supposed to come back
They're
by
supposed to come
Thursday,
back?
so they
you go.
should play this game. So I guess he'll have his receivers.
Yeah,
the
that's so.
Browns are going to win.
So
that.
Cleveland needs to win, or Indiana needs to lose, or Tennessee needs to lose, plus Miami win. It's so much for Browns to get in. So it'll suck if they win, 10 games.
But the
and still
Browns,
lose.
I foresee the Browns getting in. Honestly,
So the Colts, the last team in the AFC that has a potential chance of getting in. Indiana needs to win, and Baltimore needs to lose, or Indiana needs to win and Cleveland needs to lose, or a tie.
I don't think the Colts get in.
You don't think the Colts get in?
No.
I don't think
All
so.
right, even if they beat the Jags.
Yeah, they're going to
Because
be
it
the
doesn't
1-14 Jags, but
They're
need
gonna
players to
win,
lose.
but the bad thing for the Colts is that they need somebody to lose to really get in. So that's the sad thing.
Right.
If it was just win and you in,
Yeah.
then they would have definitely been in. But no.
All right, man. Let's get into halftime before we're going to go into the NFC in third quarter, man. But halftime, what we want to talk about our New Year's resolution for halftime, man.
Yeah, man. This is the last show for the year. Listen, I want to thank you guys for listening. I want to thank you guys for, participating in our competition. Yo, big ups to CE. Big up to PJ. Yo, I love this thing, man. Wednesday nights is probably one of my favorite nights of the week.
It's a fire night, man. Big ups to you, bro. You over there
Y'all
rooting
emotional
Miami
right
all
now.
day long. You know what I'm saying? All emotional and shit. Yo, we get like that sometimes, yo. But man,
see
but
that.
yeah, well, we on our 43rd, 44th show for this season.
Yeah,
for this
man.
year, man. So
yeah,
it's dope.
yeah, yeah.
We got something coming in March,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
What, our
for
100th?
sure.
Is that 100? Yeah, 100.
It's our 100
No, it's our
and
1 year.
anniversary. 1
No,
year
it's our
anniversary. We're
1 year.
doing this 1 year
1 year
anniversary.
anniversary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stay
that's
tuned. We do have something coming.
Yeah, so that'd be dope, man. But New Year's resolution, man. Like, what's your New Year's resolution?
Start with you, man. Start
Me?
with you. See, yeah, rock it, man.
You
We're
know,
gonna work in the line on
I
the
don't
way
really
down
come
here. I'll
up
be
with that
last.
until like 12,
11:59.
59. I'll be doing the New Year's resolution, man. Man, just honestly, man, just greatness with this show, right? Just fantasy football in general. Us three and a half over there. You know what I mean, with this show
Wait,
and just
who the half?
you know what I mean, just with the
shit,
show,
man.
man,
I
and
tell you.
just seeing greatness with the show and coming back for another season. We had a lot of people that didn't feel like this was going to work out on our side. You know what I mean? So, but we all had a lot of fans that just loved it and kind of pushed us to continue doing it, and just loved our how our enthusiasm was and how we joked around and had fun and just kind of brought something different to it. But just success, health. Just everything, man.
Right.
Highness, you know what I'm saying? Just, it's pretty much everything, bro. Just, I love being on this high. You know what I mean? What about y'all?
Hey,
boys,
give me
man?
some of what you had.
Ah, man.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family, everything.
New Year's resolution. New Year's resolution is to dig deep in myself and overcome certain things, as such as like from a inner spiritual, as a man, as a
As a dad.
30-year-old man, as a dad. There's certain things that I want to be able to accomplish and overcome masculinity with the feminine side. There's certain things. So it takes a lot of maturity, and that's my New Year's resolution, to mature to a certain state.
That's what's up, man. TJ, PJ, loaf bread.
Mine is similar. This is mine is pretty similar. I mean, this year was my year to just get some housekeeping in order for myself, as far as
Gotta
like
clean up and put the
buying the
trophy in?
house and just getting things
Gotta
clean up
the house
clean
and
up the
put the
trophy,
trophy.
dust it down, get room for the next trophy and the next trophy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm
For the
already
next trophy,
I'm
too.
already counting on next year, my man. I already done
Three-peat.
clayed-
Three-peat.
That
Listen,
three-peat
the
is
spot Dassault Tanting ready for the next trophy and a ring. I'm about to get a whole ring case
All right.
be downstairs.
A ring?
You gonna
Case.
be blinging it up.
Like
That-
blinging.
So
that-
you
that
the
three-peat.
So you the mic.
Y'all
Homegirl be like-
y'all gonna be my entourage.
Homegirl be like,
One ring for each dude. That's
listen,
here.
Hey,
Bodyguards.
I'm
Cote
glad
right
you.
here.
I'm
You
glad you're
already
pointing
have
on
one.
that
We
side.
got-
I'm
we
glad
got-
you're pointing on that
we got
side.
Cote and I got
I'm
the
so
rest
happy
of
you-
the-
Yes, I
I'm-
do
I'm-
want to be a pote, but
You know
hey.
what I'm saying?
I'm glad you're pointing on that
The
side.
thing is, I want to
said
win too.
entourage,
I want to
man,
win
like-
too. You know.
Yeah. You
kinda.
somebody.
I'm good
Somebody
on
has
it.
to win.
I'm good. I appreciate
Somebody
it.
has. You can act like
Coattails is
you can
somewhere
act
else.
like to these people out here that I'm not fam. But
No,
I'm
you
fam.
100% fan, but I
Okay.
ain't coattailing nobody, fam.
I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you to coattail.
I'm just saying. I mean, you said
man.
entourage. You know what I
You
mean?
my entourage.
All I see is when you
Anyways,
say entourage, I see coattails. I don't.
She
You know.
already got a
no- I don't-
manager and an agent.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they somewhere in the
Who's-
behind the bushes.
I
You know?
don't
Who's
know,
my
man.
manager and agent?
I don't know, man.
man.
Right there.
They're probably outside listening.
Right
Right
there.
Yeah.
Right out of the studio.
They should have tried to come inside. me.
Nah, I mean, it's locked down,
Anyways,
B.
lockdown, like secret location.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because y'all just sent me the address
Hey,
like
yeah.
5 minutes before I had to leave out.
bleep. We had to tell you, be on
Meet me
I-95
on
before you do
I-95. Follow me in the black car.
Right?
Nah, but just similar. This year was a year of blessings for anybody who knows me. Just trying to get my life in order as
man.
far as the family, the kids settling down. This year is just gonna be a working on Catania year, like getting back to me.
Hopefully that affects
Making-
your fantasy football. But yeah,
That too,
completely understand.
working on it in the game.
No, I said I hope working on you affects your fantasy football team. That's what I
No,
said.
because
So you
that's
should
part of
support that.
me.
I'm
B.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
part of me. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna focus on me and the kids and just trying to self happiness. Taking pride in being a mom, just doing more things with the kids, trying to evolve as a family and stuff, focusing on just different things. But
Aspects.
you can only get better when you're a better person. It makes you a better person to other people. So a lot of that
cool.
and just
Respect.
trying
I
to
100% agree
just
with
trying
that.
to progress in
Definitely.
life, really.
That's what's up, man.
Build friendships and things.
Friendships.
Friendships and things.
Damn, that's
you know what I'm saying?
That is a resolution.
What you guys say, PJ?
That's a,
No, I was gonna.
that's
the
a resolution.
God is
Oh,
next.
okay.
The
All right.
God.
Roll in, roll in.
Shut up,
Don't-
dude.
God.
Roll in.
God.
All right, so
I'm gonna put that on there.
2021.
You should like as you know what
I'm
as
mad
one
that I
of the
didn't think about
as
that.
one of the ad libs. You know, like he said,
Yeah.
the God,
God,
yeah. Make sure you get it good too.
The God.
All right, so listen, man.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So
I'm like, yo, I need your help on that.
2021,
That
I
needs
have
to be
a
like,
few.
the God,
Hey, can I-
God,
hey,
No,
God.
you gotta make sure it's like.
Should I just put the headphones down and
With
let
the
y'all
O-
speak
like
and
with the
like
lo-
like
you
like
can't say like
can I
the
speak?
God.
The
It's gotta be like the God. Sorry.
Can I? All right.
You gotta go.
Can I get my 1 minute? Can I get my minute?
Go ahead.
All right,
1
yo.
minute of fame.
So wait,
The God.
I like it.
That
It
was
sounds
good.
so good.
That was good. Yeah, all right, go ahead.
yo,
You
New
know
Year's
when
resolution.
he about to go in, that's when you gotta
that's
you gotta
what-
set
Hey.
it off so he talk right over.
All right, so New Year's resolution. All right, so since this, we do a lot of fantasy shows and all that stuff. My New Year's resolution is to go win both leagues in the same year. That's my New Year's
ain't never
resolution.
Which
gonna
I just
happen.
want to
Totally.
I just want to clarify
ain't
what
never
leagues
gonna
are
happen.
these? What leagues are these?
The Dynasty and Dynasty
I
and
know he ain't
NFF
talking
for
about
sure.
my league. I know he ain't talking about my league.
All right, all
Her
right.
league. You heard that? You heard
Well,
that?
I am the commit.
Right.
No. I know.
Yeah, but that's
it's
not
the way
what you
you
meant.
said it though.
Listen,
You're like, I know he ain't talking about my league.
Until my man, until somebody come catch up to these two trophies,
get
they
you.
can't claim this league.
Come get
Yeah,
you.
They
Huh?
hey.
gotta, and the only person at this table that could try to come get me is my man right here. So
I'm there. I'm there.
Personally, I think he kind of lost it when it comes to
Drafting.
drafting and
you gonna let him?
you know
talk to you
Nope.
like that?
Nope, because I finished ahead of both of them in NFF, no matter what
still
they
didn't
want
First
to
of all,
say.
I didn't say
You still
anything, bro.
didn't make
Don't
it,
put
So,
me in it.
it doesn't
so-
matter.
I
You
finished-
so
still
if they're
didn't make
saying
it.
I lost it
finished
in,
above everybody.
hey, whoa.
Just
So if they're saying I lost it in NFF,
Yeah,
I was
There's
point
no
four.
day.
I was
There was no
0.4
day.
points from making a playoff, and I'm not making that as an excuse.
Paul is
I-
like, I don't
all
know
I
if
want to
it was
say is that
0.01.
we all say
were
NFF is
0.4.
what matters.
You were
and
You know what?
0.4
It
for
is-
making
no.
NFF is all that matters, and
Honestly,
yet I still finish above
I
both
don't
of them.
wanna sound bad.
Wow,
but
you were
NFF,
0.4 for making the playoffs. What you?
I don't know about y'all.
There's
Like
6 other teams in front of you.
I mean, good.
I don't want to sound
And
bad. But
how
NFF
many other teams in front of both of y'all?
NFF,
Jesus.
NFF is
So
really all that
don't
matters,
start that.
though.
Hey, what,
We're gonna
Like-
remain family on the show.
No, I'm not-
We're gonna remain family. I don't want to
I'm
argue with
not-
both y'all because
I'm not saying
none of
anything
y'all. I
about
did
the
say
other
none of y'all
leagues.
ain't finished
All right,
ahead of
let's-
me.
let's-
And
let's-
that's
You know
what
get into
really
the-
came
It's
out.
gonna be an argument. We should
Let's
just
get
move
into the
on.
third
So-
quarter,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Let's get into the third
We at
quarter.
third quarter.
God.
The God's resolution
The
will never
third
come
quarter,
true.
man. We
Hey.
got
Y'all know.
Hey,
we got Washington, 69 Washington, first in the NFC East. I don't know how. I just don't know
The
how.
NFC sucks.
I don't know how. Washington needs to win or a tie plus Dallas or a tie, and Washington plays Philadelphia. Do you think they believe that they're going to beat Philadelphia?
No,
Really?
no,
You don't think they got it?
no.
I mean with Hurts.
I mean, it's a third string
Hurts-
quarterback
Hurts-
too.
Yeah.
It's their third straight quarterback that never been on the field before.
Hurts is playing really
been,
good.
He's been playing really, really well. He's I'm gonna go back to what PJ said. Like he looks like those people, the
But
Josh
Philly's
Allens, the
officially
Kyler
out,
Murrays
though.
that run the ball. He throws the
yeah,
ball.
but they
like, he
still
just-
play
You think they're still gonna play
competitive.
their
He
guys?
plays
just
really
because of the rivalry in that division. I think they're gonna play hard. So I think Washington got it. I think Washington is gonna be the team to.
So you think
get it.
Washington wins with their third string quarterback?
Yeah, I think Washington
What
wins.
about you, PJ?
I think Philadelphia wins.
I think Philly
I
wins.
think
Washington's
Philly. I
out.
think Philly got this.
I think Dallas is going to be in.
in
Yeah. Yep. Washington. If Washington lose, Dallas is in,
true.
and that's pretty much it.
And I think Washington.
And I don't
loses.
think Washington can beat Philly.
and who
with
is
a third
Dallas
string
playing?
Quarterback. Dallas plays the Giants.
Right, a rivalry team. The Giants is gonna show up.
Dallas
It-
are going to beat them though.
Dallas.
Dude,
Well, listen, that's where we're at.
Dallas ain't that good.
All right, so we got
I
Rams.
agree, but Giants ain't either.
Right.
Giants,
Kinda in the same
Giants
boat.
defense is actually a little better than Dallas's.
Yeah,
So,
but Dallas's offense is better.
Way
than,
better than
the Giants. So.
Yeah.
I think the rivalry between them, and you know what I mean. I think it's gonna. I think that
It's gonna be a good game.
Giants,
It's gonna be a
Giants
good
is actually
playoff
gonna
game.
show up just to stomp on on Dallas next, and to just like, yo, you're not making a playoff.
Yeah. So we got Rams right now. Rams 9-6, second in NFC West. They need to win or
tough.
tie, or Chicago loss. or they need to get a Chicago loss and
It's
a tie.
tough because they're so depleted, man. The Rams are so
Cup is
depleted.
out,
We
no
mentioned
running
this
back.
in the news. You know what I mean?
And they play the Cardinals.
And they play the Cardinals that can
Yeah.
put up some points, Hopkins, all that stuff. While the defense is going to show up, I don't think they have enough weapon on the offense to show. Especially they're starting the second string quarterback. But knowing the coach, then the coach made golf relevant, so he may be able to like coach up, the second string quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Interesting.
They picked up Bortles. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think Rams lose. I think Rams lose against Arizona.
Bortles is going to be the third string. It's
Yeah.
not like
Well, the
Bortles-
problem too is remember Arizona quarterback that he's out too.
right? So that's what I'm saying. I think they can still win because whose defense is better?
Second string
The
against
Rams-
The Rams defense.
The
is
Rams
better.
defense is significantly better than and to go up against a backup quarterback. Of course, the Rams can use their defense to win. They still have Robert Woods in the offense. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And Malcolm Brown is actually pretty good. It's not like he's like a scrub.
secondary is good. No,
Yeah, the secondary is good. So I still see the Rams winning this.
What do you think, P? I mean, Murray's not there, bro. Ain't nobody else to talk about on there.
It's not. Yeah,
It's
it's
Drake,
not something that I can really
Chase.
pick, honestly.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be shocked if the
Anybody
Rams
watching
wins
that
or
game?
loses.
Yeah.
Y'all watching it?
No, it's gonna be it's gonna be a
gonna- I
really
feel
low.
like
It's a low-scoring
It's
game.
a low
It's
scoring
like-
game. It's gonna be like 7-3
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
9-3.
Yeah.
9-3 all field
The
goals.
good thing about the Rams offense is very systematic.
Yes, exactly.
it's
So you can
super
plug in a
system- you
quarterback.
can plug in a quarterback. It's a lot of short passes. It's
Well, not really because normally with golf being on the field, golf plays about 85 to 90%, if my calculations are incorrect, but 85 to 90% underneath the center. And with having a backup quarterback in, you can't put him underneath the center. You got to put him in a shotgun position. That's what
No,
affects
but
the offense
as
itself.
PJ's saying, it's systematic. It's like, all right, he's supposed to be here, pass the ball there,
yeah,
and then
exactly.
see if he's
it's
there
a
and
ton
catch
of
it.
short passes.
It's
Yeah.
all short passes. Golf is not a good quarterback.
He's
You
not,
put golf
yeah.
on pretty much
He's really
any
not.
other team is like
Yeah.
a backup. Like,
Yeah.
but it's
All right,
you know what I
golf or Garoppolo?
Golf.
God, I'm gonna choose golf.
Yeah, golf.
I'm gonna choose golf. Garoppolo
mean?
is.
I'm not even gonna answer that question.
I would choose 3
Golf
out of the
or
4.
Cousins?
Who?
Cousins.
Golf. Golf or Cousins?
Golf or Cousins?
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
go Cousins.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Cousins.
I'm gonna go Cousins.
I'm going Cousins.
Cousins throws a lot of
Dude, if you
interceptions.
even say golf, if you say
Golf or Tua?
no,
Golf.
golf.
if you say Garoppolo and Jameis Winston, I'm going Jameis Winston. Just to show you.
Jameis.
Just
All right,
The golf
just-
or Jameis Winston?
Jameis. Go golf or Jameis? I'm gonna probably go with Jameis.
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 I'm gonna go with
Jameis,
Jameis
yeah.
because
Jameis
even though
is
he
a
might throw
better-
some interceptions.
Yeah,
like,
Jameis is a better quarterback,
he's-
bro.
he's a better
Jameis is
quarterback.
way better.
I got one. Golf or Hill?
Taysom?
Hill.
Taysom Hill.
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 I'm going Hill.
I'm
Yep.
going golf.
I'm going golf.
I'm going golf for that.
Yeah.
I'm going golf.
Garoppolo or 3 of the
Taysom can run down.
3 of the
He
people
doesn't
at
get
the
his
table
players on
here.
that.
I'm
I'm
choosing
going with,
3 of the
I'm going
people.
with 3 yeah. We going out there.
Yo,
we swinging
I
this
just
ball.
the-
Like, I
yo,
just-
I don't know. I
don't know,
don't think Garoppolo has a team next year. Yo.
No,
Yeah, I don't
doesn't.
think
All right, if he does, it's gonna be a backup squad or
He's
a
gonna be
third string.
He's going to be a
somewhere.
great coach.
or a great announcer.
Great
Yeah,
announcer.
great
Great.
announcer.
He's probably going to take the announcer job.
Yeah, his
He'll be
hair
okay.
will
Yeah.
be the reason why he got that announcer
yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's-
He has the
hair,
look.
He has the look.
that
He has the look.
Yeah.
Well,
Yo,
PJ,
hey, yo, first of all, before we
they
get-
just passed the interception. What do you think about that pass interference? And come on now. Like,
Yo, first of all, before we get into that, man, I wanted to bring this up on news. And I don't know if anybody kind of watched it. I can't remember his last name. So Talib.
Okay, yeah.
Remember Talib? I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
That's
yeah.
always
Denver.
fight with Beckham.
Is it
Yeah.
damn, I can't pronounce his
Aqib,
first. Aqib Talib.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was announcing. He was an announcer for, I believe it was CBS, right?
Mhm.
Did y'all watch that?
no, that's it.
Yo, my dude, I got to give him all the respect in the world because he did something that only not Tony Garoppolo, Tony
Romo.
did.
Romo.
Tony did it in his way, and Talib did it, and it's definitely in his way. Talib went in there and was like, "Yo, just say something. I'll tell you how Tony did it. Just say something."
Say something.
Like, no, I'm saying like, "Yo, hey, what do you think about the plays that's just happening right now? What's going on?"
What do you think about what happened with
What's going
so
on?
and so this weekend?
Man, listen, that boy's serious there, cuz. that boy
No,
serious, yo. He,
seriously?
yo, dead ass, yo. Talib was just being as real as he could be. He was just like, yo, yeah, you talk me? Well, man, if it was me, man, I'd say run that cover too. I was like, yo, it was the craziest thing, but that boy was real, and I'm pretty sure by next year that boy's gonna have a contract, serious contract, yo, no lie.
All right, the
But y'all
Bears.
gotta see that,
Do
yo.
you think the Bears are gonna make it?
Uh,
They need a Chicago.
I don't think
Chicago
they'll
need a
make it.
win.
Packers is not gonna play their players, bro. They're gonna probably be.
Yeah, I don't think the Packers are gonna.
Packers not gonna play their players.
So I think Chicago's gonna win. So if Chicago wins and Arizona loses, I think the Bears are in.
Yeah. So they just gotta win.
Yeah, they just gotta win, and I don't think
And Arizona's
Packers-
still in the same position.
Yeah,
They need to win or Chicago lost.
or Chicago lost.
So Chicago probably gets in.
And Arizona's in 8th place, so they really are fighting for the 7th spot, which is where Chicago is in. And I think because Packers are not going to start,
Yeah.
they're in. Now, if they
All
were
right,
going
we
to
spoke
start,
about the
Packers is
Cowboys. We
gone.
spoke about a
Washington.
loss.
Yeah.
No,
To-
Cardinals. What about the Cardinals?
Well, that's what we.
No,
we
that's
spoke
what I'm
about.
saying. The Cardinals need a win and a Chicago loss
Yeah.
for them to be in.
For they to be in,
And I
Cowboys
think
the same
I
thing.
think the possibility is there. But I don't think. Unfortunately, I think the Cardinals going to lose
Yeah.
against the Rams.
Yeah,
That's
easy.
just my take.
And then you got Cowboys like we were talking about. They need that win against, and then Washington lost. So they got to beat Giants, and Washington has to lose for them to come in from the ninth spot.
But
Same thing with
sadly,
Giants.
Giants with 5-10 has an opportunity to make it.
All of them got an opportunity
Jesus,
to make it.
jeez. Less than 500
It's
teams
crazy.
shouldn't be able to make the playoff.
Playoffs, yeah.
Shouldn't,
it's
but
trash.
remember that happened a couple of years ago. Remember when the with the 49ers and the Rams, that division, it was horrible. And Rams got in it from the first year. I think they were like 6-10, walked in right into the playoffs. Nah,
Yeah.
it was-
And you remember how we were saying, like in the preseason, we were saying that the Cowboys look like they can progress.
Yeah. Well,
Unfortunately, Dak went down because if Dak didn't go down, I
It
think
would've
the
been a different
Cowboys,
Yeah,
it'd be
the
like
Cowboys,
a 10-win, 10-win, 11-win team. You know what I mean? 'Cause-
They'll be closer to 500 or
and
just
if,
over it.
funny enough, like if that didn't go down, Dak would have been the number one quarterback in there.
yeah. That would have
Yeah,
changed. That would have changed
And
Gray's
CD
season.
Lamb would have been
The number
Top
one
one
wide
receiver.
receiver.
Yeah.
Like it would have changed the look of the playoffs significantly.
Significantly, yeah.
Significantly.
Yeah.
So
Or NFF too.
and NFF and Dynasty would have changed it
Changed it, yeah.
because anybody that had Dak on their squad, he was putting up so many yards,
put-
man,
and-
yards and touchdowns. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous
Yeah.
because
was a
the
great
defense sucks so bad. Dallas defense sucks so bad. He was forced to have to pass the ball
But it's
and
crazy because he always was playing from behind, and he managed to just
win.
yes.
Yeah.
He was winning.
It's crazy.
He was winning, and that was good. That was really good.
Yeah, man. I think he's going to do good next year. It's going to be up on Jerry. If Jerry's going to say like, "Hey, listen, we're going to bring Dak back," or not.
He
So,
did idiot
yeah,
to pass on him.
and Jerry has been that person before.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he got that record. He has that track record, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, so we got fourth quarter.
What we do in the fourth?
So we got 5 for 30, week 17.
5 for
y'all
30.
boys.
So now it's gonna be
you
4
could win
teams.
one of these. Show it off, okay? You was showing off your bling bling over here, so
Show off the original bling.
Look at that.
Yo, so we
I
got
actually like the black the most.
I love black.
P won the last
black
week,
on
right?
black everything is
Right?
always the best.
yeah, P won every
I'm supposed
last
to get
week.
my sweatshirt, people. So make sure that's
What sweatshirt? What sweatshirt?
Don't play
What
with me.
sweatshirt?
So you don't. Okay.
What sweatshirt? I don't know nothing
I
about
mean,
no
that
sweatshirt.
wasn't contingent in the NFF championship, so
I don't know what's
nothing about that.
contingent anywhere. I'm gonna holler at you after the
She
show.
was.
though.
You holler at me
she
for
was-
what?
She was
I'm hollering
promised.
at you.
What I did?
She was
See, I
promised.
don't even know.
She was
why.
promised a sweatshirt. I guess.
by C.
By who? Not
It
me.
must be by C.
Not me. I ain't promised nothing.
I
All
lost.
right.
We're gonna make our guest pick first.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
100. 100.
So, drop the the 5 for 30 rules and everything, yo, P.
Yeah.
All right, so 5 for 30 rules, pretty simple. You're drafting a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and a flex. It's based on the DraftKings monetary format. Players have to, the sum of the players have to be under 30,000. The only rule is that you can't pick the same players that we picked. And this is our first time looking at it, including Special K, La Jefa, Queen of the South over here.
Yes, sir.
And it's so and now
All right.
instead of having 15 players that you can't pick, now it's
20.
gonna be 20 players that you can't pick. So it's gonna be difficult for the masses.
And if La Heifer is really the true La Heifer, the true queen of the South,
She
she
win.
should
be all right.
win this. She should
be
win
all right.
this.
Yeah,
Wait, ain't y'all locker code?
yeah, I know. What?
I'm just
Y'all
saying.
supposed to be out here in these streets.
I'm not
You know
saying
what
that
I'm
we're
saying?
not.
Y'all supposed to be
I'm not saying
busting
that we're
in the
not.
NFF, but y'all not. So
Ah, Lord,
All right,
Jesus.
So
what is it?
we're ready. We're ready to start
it's
this
what,
bad boy.
30,000?
It's 30,000.
It's
All right,
30,000.
I think I'm ready.
Dang, she is.
think
She's
I'm
like-
ready.
All right, ready? All right, what's up? Go.
You go. You don't have to go a quarterback.
Hey, yeah, you don't have to go a quarterback. You can pick whatever order you want, and go from there.
I'm gonna go Josh Allen as my quarterback.
And how much is he?
He is
Don't spend up all your money,
76.
though.
76. That's my man right there.
7,600.
76.
You realize that he
may or may not play.
You got to take that into
So
consideration.
that would be a 0 if he don't play.
yeah.
It's okay. I'll take my chances.
what's up.
Okay.
That's what's up.
We want to go to the right and then bring it.
Nah,
to the
man,
left
you
and
go to
bring
me
it
and then bring it back. bro.
Yeah,
You
no,
gotta
go,
to
yeah,
me.
go, PJ,
Yeah,
go, PJ.
Go
You-
PJ. What you mean?
No,
What am I
we're supposed to go
saying?
you and then coming around. And
All right, so you want me to go? All right, cool. For quarterback, I'm gonna go Tom Brady for my quarterback. Tom Brady.
Hey.
Tom Brady at 7,200. Tom Brady. All right. C, where you at, man?
Oh, that's me?
Yeah, man.
Drop Phillip Rivers, man. Let me see what he is.
6,000.
Phillip is 6?
Yeah.
Damn, you already had that. Like, you were waiting on him?
All right, PJ, where you at?
He don't know yet because I just took his player.
Let me get Kirk Cousins for 63.
Cousins for 63.
What I gotta get you next?
Anything.
It's anything. It's,
It's
up
just
to you.
whatever you want to pick next.
I'm gonna go with running back David Montgomery.
David.
7,700.
That's right.
$77.
What you got, Ren?
You
Wait.
got 14,700 left
For 3 players.
for 3 players.
Good
Right.
luck.
All right, I'm not ambitious to get those high, expensive players. I can't afford them, guys.
Yeah, all right.
There's 2 teams that are not playing for anything, so I'm gonna go Swift for 6,300.
Doo-doo-dum-dum-dum-dum.
David Swift?
Swift for 6,300. Yeah. DeAndre Swift.
DeAndre Swift. Sorry, we were saying David.
See, it's on you, man. You did. Hey.
Miles Gaskins, 65.
Gaskin 65.
All right, so it's on me.
Subtract 65.
This dude over here doing math. Like, okay, I need to get this player. I need to
Numbers,
get
my
that
numbers are looking
player.
tight. My numbers are looking tight.
It's tough. It's tough.
I want to do that. I want to do that.
Let me get Thielen for 7,400.
Thielen for 7,400.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my tight end, Irv Smith Jr. 3,900. I know that's a good pickup. You're
That's a
welcome.
nice pickup.
I know.
That's a nice pickup.
Tight end, Irv Smith.
Tight end, Irv Smith, 39. And he cheap.
Damn.
So I could afford. So I could afford them top notch boys.
Oh, so mad about that. That was gonna be my next pick.
Ow. And singing in the background. That's what's happening over here.
Man.
Let's see.
All right. You know what, man? I'm gonna go Dolphins all the way. I'm gonna get Gesicki for 4,200.
It's a good pick. Good pick, but wrong pick.
I'm done.
Give me Parker, $5,300, please.
Hold on. Yeah, I just want to know how much was Gesicki? 53.
No. What? No.
I think it was 4,200.
4,200. So
Okay, you
4,200.
have Devontae.
Yeah, 53.
Devontae Adams.
Parker.
Oh.
5,300. All right. I got some money left.
What I got 12,000 left.
PJ, where you at?
It's me? Oh, it's
No,
it's
PJ.
Give me a second.
Yeah, buddy.
David Johnson for 68.
Going back to the well, eh?
Yeah.
David Johnson.
I gotta take someone from that matchup. It's really fantasy friendly.
For how much?
68.
68.
I'm gonna go with. Let's see. How much my man is right now. I'm gonna go with Jesus.
Hey,
got
you,
no
you got
money.
10. You got 10. You got 10 grand.
Money looking tight.
10
Sorry.
grand.
I'm gonna go with CD. 5,200.
Nice pick.
Thank
pick.
you.
I was looking at that.
Yeah,
5,200.
52. Got us on lock, boys.
All right, I hear you. Brandon Cook, 6,900.
Good pick.
I was thinking about that.
Not even gonna waste your time.
Okay.
Go to flex position.
69.
Huh?
6,900.
Yeah. 6,900. So I have 5,400 left. Hey. Can do some damage at 5,400.
Good. All right, it's me.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna take AJ Brown, 7,200.
AJ Brown, 7,200.
Yeah.
As your flex.
Yeah.
$7,200. All right. PJ, it's on you, man. It's on you. Let's see what you do.
Stressed. I'm like, please don't pick nobody.
Oh. So wait. Yeah, PJ, you pick, and then we announce like what people has left, and then we see where we're gonna go with all that bad boy.
I know who I want to pick, but I don't know if he's going to be available.
The stress.
Stress, right? I'm I'm gonna take a risk on it. Give me Evan Ingram for 37.
$37.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
I'm gonna go.
You have your flex.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
So
Yeah,
you have
I'm gonna go
5,600
Curtis
left.
Samuel. I make it easy. 5,300.
Jesus,
What's nice pick?
Money left over, boys.
5,300.
53.
Yeah, 5,300 left over.
Nah, yeah, she has,
She has 300 left.
Yeah, boy. Ballin'. No, I'm kidding.
All right, now that you took the player that I was eyeing,
That's so good to know that we have great minds that think alike.
player I was eyeing.
That's the one you want to compare to. That's the
No,
one
I'm
you
saying
wanna
both of
compare
them
to?
because I took players apparently both. Well, I did take Irv Smith.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha.
I mean, I'm just saying. All right, don't pop and lock too hard over there. Pop out your socket.
I'm just saying though, man. What we gonna do? What you gonna do?
The God. I can't say it. You gotta say it.
Oh, my bad. Let me
ahead,
do it. The God. Okay. Remix it. The God.
There's absolutely no players down
The God.
in this path that I really liked, but I'm gonna go with Claypool, bro. I'm gonna go-
Claypool.
I was looking at him. I'm not
Actually, I'll
gonna
take
lie.
that back, man. I'm not gonna go with Claypool.
No, you can't take it back what you said.
Oh, that's how it is.
That's
size
what
bet?
we're doing?
Nah,
right.
go ahead, bro.
Really?
You good.
Okay.
Oh, because I was gonna say
Lord, I was like, next time. I'll make
he
sure I
was
don't say
over.
nothing.
He was overpriced.
Nah, you good.
He was overpriced. I was,
Nah, you good. What's good?
no, I'm gonna go with Kenny and Drake.
All right. Figure no quarterback. They gonna run the ball, huh?
Yep, that's how I look at it.
That's actually.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. And
How
he's
much is he?
5,400, right on the money.
Any lean none for a rainy day?
Nope, it's 5,400, right on the money.
Done.
And we're good.
All right. So I'm gonna leave a lot of money for the rainy day.
All right, let's see where you're going with. You got a tight end
Pick it
position.
up.
You got 5 G's.
I got 5 stacks,
Yeah.
What you doing with it?
and the only person I can pick up that even makes remote sense would be Hooper.
Hooper. All right, good.
Figured
How
Yeah.
much is he?
3,800.
He
Man.
left a lot of
You
money.
let-
Let me some money.
I left a lot of money.
Let me some money.
1,200.
Yo, yeah, I could pick up
$1,200.
somebody better.
And
Not on tight end.
I'm not leaving any money. I'm picking Mark Andrews 5,800.
Woo!
PJ.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
All right, so let me recap. For C's team, you got Phillip Rivers as the quarterback, Gaskins as the running back, Parker as the wide receiver, tight end is Hooper, and AJ Brown as the flex. For my team, Ren, Tom Brady is the quarterback, DeAndre Swift as my running back, Cooks as my wide receiver, Gesicki as my tight end, Kenyon Drake as my flex. For PJ, we got Kirk Cousins as the quarterback, David Johnson as the running back, Adam Thielen as the wide receiver, Ingram from the Giants as the tight end, Mark Andrews as the flex. For Catania, our special guest, Josh Allen. She stick to what she knows. Josh Allen as the
Amen.
quarterback. David Montgomery, again, she stick to what she knows.
Amen, amen.
And CeeDee Lamb as the wide receiver. Tight end is Irv Smith. And Curtis Samuel as the flex. So that's the 5 for 30. PJ, go ahead and close it out for the 5 for 30. Give them some instructions and all that good stuff.
Once again, so you can't pick the 20 players we'll pick. You can't pick the same players that we pick. You outscore us, you win the locker code shirt that our guest here is rocking, a color of your choice. You're picking a black. Yep. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and a flex under 30,000. It's the Sunday 1 p.m. games, guys, and there's 15 games on that slate
1 p.m. and 4 o'clock
Yeah,
games.
and 4 o'clock.
All right.
That's what's up, yo. So, special guest, man. How you think you did, bro? You good? Feel good? Feel comfortable? Feel good?
I want to hear what their bold prediction is
I'm about to. Yeah, I was about to go in there.
What's my bold?
My bold prediction. I thought you were
in regards football-wise.
Football-wise.
It could be anything.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
Could be who you think is going to win this week, who you think not going to make the playoff this week. It could be how you feel about fantasy next year. Or anything.
I'm gonna go rock it off because let our guest think about it.
Yeah. What's up?
Bold prediction: our guest does not make the playoffs next year in NFF.
That's never happened.
I'm just telling what a bold prediction is, sweetheart.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, there.
Hater. Hater.
Ain't
The,
no
per-
hate.
the
It's
person
a
who's
bold
never
prediction.
It's a bold prediction.
It's a
And
bold
you know what?
prediction.
It's not a hate.
hater.
It's,
It's not a hated. It's
So
a
bold prediction for me.
That's all right.
Bold for
Remember what episode this
Hefe,
is?
You taking
No,
the wrong
I'm just
Hefe.
saying. I'm just saying for the
bold
people.
prediction for me. I will be in the finals in both leagues
Remember
next
this
year.
episode next
Yeah,
year.
that's bold as hell, bro.
That's
and
bold as hell.
recheck it.
Yeah, his prediction. That's bold as
What?
hell.
You'll
You'll be
be
in
in the
finals.
production.
I mean, I'll be in the finals
I'll
in
be in the
both leagues
finals
next year.
I'll be in the finals.
Both
next year.
leagues next year. I don't care who is on the opposite
So-
side of me. I'm just telling you where
What
I'm
is
at.
your bold prediction? Since you got a lot to say about our predictions, go ahead.
I'm just saying. I've made it to the playoff every year. I don't see why I wouldn't make it next year. Have
What's
you?
your bold
Have you
predict-
made it every year?
What's your bold prediction?
I'm gonna make it to the playoff next year.
I don't want to do no poll prediction for this week.
I know everybody is
Y'all
talking
bold
about
prediction is
fantasy
6 months from
next
now.
year. Fantasy next year.
I
Nobody's.
wasn't even
whole
attacking
year.
her. It's a bold prediction.
I feel you, but
Lies.
y'all
She's taking
bold,
this bold
Hater.
prediction out of hand.
y'all
Like,
bold
Such a
prediction.
it's
hater.
not a
next year.
hater. It's not being a hater. It's a bold prediction.
All right.
okay. It's
So no bold prediction for this week for y'all boys.
my bold
Bold prediction: Miami made the playoff.
Oh,
I don't think that's a bold. I
my
think it's
bold
gonna happen.
my bold prediction was still just gonna be that Buffalo gonna beat. They gonna beat them.
Dominant.
Beat
Definitely gonna
Dolphins.
beat 'em.
Bold prediction: Chicago makes the playoffs.
Ooh, that is bold.
Bold prediction: Cowboys makes the playoffs.
I like that.
I do like that. They might though. I agree.
I think everybody else lose. Giants lose, and Cowboys make the playoffs, which then affects the rest of their
Crazy.
next 3-4 years because he's gonna think he did something. Yo, so that's gonna be it for us, man. Thank you for listening to Locker Code with C, Ren, PJ, and our special guest. You know what I mean? Special K out here,
Queen of the South,
Queen of the South. What? It's
La
like
Jefe.
13 different names, right?
First lady,
the Don Dada First Lady,
the queen of
Michelle
fantasy.
Obama.
Like,
I'm gonna
yo,
make the
it's-
finals next
there's
year.
a bunch of names, man. Bunch of names.
What name shall I choose next
I
year for the
mean,
league?
Can you make
Damn.
sure we get out of here safely? I know you got your entourage
Yeah.
outside. Dude's got rifles and all types of
Right.
stuff.
Snipers,
Ready
I
to
got
go,
snipers
ready to
outside.
go,
Yeah.
ready to
I got
go.
snipers outside.
But
But
I
yo,
got
to
y'all.
all
What you say? I'm the queen of the South. I got it covered.
What's your shout
hey,
out?
to all of the fantasy fans, man. Hey, doesn't matter, man. See, she's the only woman in the league, and she dominated.
Yep.
She dominated. She also had
You
the
know,
added
I
the
gotta
added
give y'all
stress of
props,
being
though.
a
I
commission.
definitely learned from just watching some of your strategies over the year. Just little things. You look at what people do differently, and you take a page out of everybody's books. I
Yeah.
can't really, you know what I'm saying? So, props to y'all still.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to the fans out there, man. It was a great season, man. Some people made a lot of money. Some people lost a lot of money.
Were you one of those people?
I lost
was,
a lot
he
of
was,
money.
he
yeah.
was,
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I ain't lose more than certain people, but I lost some guys.
But you didn't make it
What was
again,
it?
huh?
$10 less?
Was it what?
You didn't make it again, huh?
No, I didn't make it this year.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, not in this league. Not in this league. Yeah, but I'll be back. I'll be back next year. But once again, I didn't
You're
make it
always
this year.
back.
But I was higher than you, which our bet
Oh my
concluded
God.
that I made it.
Oh,
How
That's
much y'all
PJ?
paid out in
Yeah,
like y'all
PJ.
paid out both over $200 in
Yeah, 210 and
Oh,
220.
In transaction? Yes, I
And-
did.
Yes, I
and
did.
220.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I did.
money in your pockets, right?
Money. Shmoney over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Hey.
Yo,
Hey,
Next year's
y'all
gonna
keep-
be there
y'all
again.
Keep that
Any-
same energy next
any
year.
shout
That's all
outs?
I gotta
The
say.
energy
I
will
learned.
remain the
That's
same.
what I'm saying. Bring that same energy. You know what I'm saying?
any shout outs, yo? Dang,
Me?
quiet. Any
Me?
shout outs, family,
Me?
people.
Yo,
friends,
shout out to the New
everybody,
Year's,
yo.
um,
New Year's Day, New Year's Eve.
Shout out to Broward County, which is the county I live in. Shout out to the mayor. You suck. Putting a curfew New Year's Eve. I honestly don't like you right now. Seriously.
Yo, shout out to moms for that soup jumu I'm about to tear
That
down
soup
on
jumu.
January. That jumu, son. You know what I mean?
Shout out to a beautiful 2021 for all my friends and family.
Yes, sir.
Facts,
All right,
facts.
man. Bless.
Yo, be sure to check us out on thelockercode.com. Fantasy for all your fantasy needs, sit and stardoms, waiver wire pickups, matchups, all the news and more for the playoff week. Check us out on Locker Code on Twitter, Locker Code Podcast on Instagram, Locker Code Facebook, just everywhere, man. Pandora, iHeartRadio, just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all boys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, check out the bio next week. We may have a playoff competition going on for y'all to enter into. Possibly, $10, and you can win something.
Yeah, I mean,
He's still trying to lose more money, guys. You gotta love him. You
I'm
gotta
still
love
trying
him.
to win more.
You gotta love a guy like this. He wants to donate it to the world. 'cause
Hey
he's-
man, it's what it is.
Kay came in here with her jewelry. Like,
Yeah,
I'm glad she ain't bring the
Blinging it,
championship.
blinging it, blinging it,
Until
blinging
next
it.
week, Locker Code.
I'm
Oh,
glad
wow.
she didn't bring her championship award.
So you coming back next week? Is it confirmed? Is that what you're confirming right now?
I'm waiting for Charlo to check my resume.
I ain't get the email. I ain't get the email on the resume.
My
yo.
man, I just gotta bring the 2 trophies.
All
My
I
resume is all here.
Hey, you got to speak to your agent.
I ain't got one. He was released from his contract last week.
Oh.
I hope the
Release.
agent is listening.
No, right?
He was recently released.
Wow.
No agencies, yo. No agents at all, yo. Jeez, man. You that new LeBron James, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, turn that beat up, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ren, you still feeling?
I took the words out of your mouth, right?
You really did. You really did.
There you go, man. There you go. That's like a code for you.
Yeah, I mean. Shout out to Kay. That's not gonna go to the finals next year. Yeah.
Hater.
Oh, we out. We out before you said anything.